And welcome back, everyone, to the first episode of Dice of Glory, where we will be playing some Dungeons and Dragons with our good friends, good acquaintances, and hopefully having some good times. If you want to go around the table, everyone's going to introduce themselves as a player, and then we'll introduce characters in a little bit. Alright, starting on the left here.
Yeah. So my user player name is Ben there, and my character name is June Ben there. And do you want to know what I am? That I'm a ranger and all this yet?
We'll introduce the characters themselves. We're just going to start with the players.
Cool. Next.
I've been given too much power.
Channel it.
My name is JJ, and I am playing the character Tusk tonight. And yeah.
And I'm Braden, and my character is Rybar Firebrand.
My name is Kyle. I'm going to be playing Skillganon.
My name is Dan. I'm playing Nyx.
My name is Cody, and I'm going to be playing Lucan.
Alright, so we are starting our adventure as you all have left Sunburry on a ship aimed for Chult. This is going to be you just arrived at the docks, so you still have a few minutes in Sunburry if you need to say goodbye to loved ones, because you won't be back for at least several months.
Oh no.
Whatever am I going to do?
So, are you gonna get rid of that shiny plate before we go to this new port, or what?
We are not starting this now, alright? We're going to be on a boat for a very long time. I do not need to hear you this right now.
We don't need pirates seeing the sun glint off of your shiny armor, okay?
How am I going to...
your armor?
Thank you, Lucan.
Don't encourage him.
It's neat.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. What he's trying to say is that we just need more armor. He needs more armor, if anything. I mean, I need to be able to see more of myself.
I'll come walking around the corner in my black skillet waffle iron that they've taken as my temporary plate with the handle coming up over my shoulder. And I'll be like, he's right. He's right. Look at how there's no shine on this black. Well, there's a little bit of gold filigree. But other than that, this black stealth plate.
He gets
but no.
I can make it shiny.
1 second. The armor does not shine, but the amount of baby oil on that character, or on those muscles, I'm sorry to say, is shinier than anything I'm currently wearing. All right.
You see a 2'6" gnome with a little gray beard come walking up. So I guess he's having this conversation like this, you know?
Yes, just looking down.
Hey, listen, that's a really good pan there. Don't be getting no baby oil in my pan.
It'll make Rybar's shaped pancakes. You'll love them.
Yeah, I'm the cook, remember?
I trust her more than I trust you on the cooking aspect, Rybar. Just saying, just doing the best you can to keep the Rybar pancakes out of it. All right.
Yeah.
All aboard! Comes a sudden shout from the captain of the SS Glory. Last call, departing for Chult.
I guess that's us. I will look off to the distance where I know my father lives in a faraway tower up on that. Anyway, I'll look up and I'll be like, I know you're watching, Dad. I'll see you later.
Who are you pointing at?
My dad. He can never make it, but he watches from afar. I know it.
Does he live in the sky?
No, he lives up in that.
So he's like our ancestors.
Yeah, he's like that. And I look at you with sadness.
Isn't he sick?
I'm sorry for your loss, but they live on in all.
No, Tusk. He's still very much alive.
So as I look out over the bay, you see there's like a floating island with a little mountain on it. And he's just up there on the top of that mountain.
You know.
So let's get on the boat.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. We can explain this over the next.
It's difficult dealing with loss. I know. It's okay. I had to deal with it with my whole tribe, and you know.
The captain.
You want to get on the boat? Let's get on the boat.
The Captain Adams, he kind of looks at you. He's like, "Are you coming on the boat, or am I leaving without you?"
We can leave Tusk.
I'll go running over for the boat.
Alright, so as you all board the ship, make yourself comfortable. It is informed that it'll be at least a month journey. You have been informed that you need both a 50 gold fee, which has been covered, but you also need 10 gold as tribute. It was not explained why, just don't lose it and don't gamble it, or you might be the next tribute.
What if some of us have already gambled it?
Yeah, I only got 36 gold left.
That's more than 10.
That will, it's only 10 gold, but if you've already gambled and lost all of your gold, you may need to focus on winning it back before you get close to Chult.
You got any gold left?
I don't think I do.
You know what?
Here's 10 gold.
Do you want me to hold on to that? I can hold on to the gold so you guys don't lose it over the next month.
This man is a stick up his ass. He won't spend it, I promise you.
I'll keep my gold on me, thank you very much.
As I
I'll
remove
hold
the
on to
stick.
mine. But if you see me trying to bet anything,
Now, Captain Adam does inform you, you can either work your way, or if you're lazy folk, those lazy landlubbers, you can enjoy this stay in the, guest quarters if you prefer. But generally speaking, everyone pulls their fair share on this ship.
Where's the kitchen?
Down below the decks.
Where's the comfortable room?
It's on the rear of the ship.
You'll see
Right next
me-
to the captain's quarters.
The
Next
tanning
to,
deck.
not in.
I'll reach over and undo the latch and let my plate fall to the ground and put it in my bag and my little tow gun. Like, you had me at comfort. And I will find that nice room.
He does not represent us.
No.
I will work.
Excellent. And what is your skill trade?
I work for a guild with woodcarver's tools. I'm good with wood.
He kind of holds back a brief smile and be like, "Well, we'll maintain it in case we ever need repairs or any work-ins on the masts, perhaps."
I'm also a quick learner at multiple different types of tasks.
Good to know. And about the rest of you?
I'm fast with my hands and I'm strong. I don't like the shit still.
Sales it is.
I'm not a quick learner, but I'm strong. Sorry.
Presumably, you hopefully don't fall overboard with that shiny armor. Also,
No.
That's a concern. We need to tie him down.
Where can I place the shiny armor for a while and then help?
You will have quarters and, of course, a chest
okay.
to store all of your personal belongings on the journey.
Mine doesn't come off quite as easy as the little guy over here, so.
It's like a half an hour late for an
For God's sakes.
Borrow some baby oil.
Ooh, some baby oil? Might as well. Can I borrow some baby oil?
I'll come back up on deck. I've got a towel. Is there like a spot I could put this out?
At the forefront of the ship, on
I'm
the
gonna
upper
get
deck.
it laid out. Now, granted, it's only like 3 feet of towel,
like a hand
but I'm
towel.
gonna spread that out. And I've got one rolled up for like a pillow.
Just a hand
Okay.
towel.
Remember, you realize this isn't like
A cheap one.
a crew.
He's already comfified himself.
He is established
specifically
as a
said-
cruise ship.
They specifically said that we could ride in luxury. Hey, I have some baby oil. Could you give me a hand?
No.
Okay. I'll make do. I'll cast Unseen Servant ritually.
The foreseeable weather appears to be clear skies and sunny sailing, at least for the next week, according to all of the astrologist wizards.
You can't go wrong with a wizard.
Well, you can, but
We never got the captain's name.
Adam. Captain Adam.
Adam? Perfect. Lucan, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I don't think I caught the rest of your names.
DM, as I put him on my sheet, should I list him as an ally or an enemy?
He is an ally to you.
Okay.
He is not hostile unless you decide to make him hostile.
Well, give us time.
He is a firebrand.
And what should I call the rest of you on this lengthy journey we are partaking on?
I'm next.
Oh, apologies. Skill cannon.
Where's
You're
this?
a slow learner, did you not?
I didn't, not as quick with my hands as somebody else, but strong enough to make do.
Ah, excellent. Skill Ganon.
I'm Nix.
Stay away from the
You're
edge.
Nix, but I believe
I'm
that's
sorry.
Nix.
Plate sinks.
Sorry, I also
taking it
am not
off.
good at navigation, but I'm a navigator, so.
It's
No, my name's Juno.
so you're a navigator.
Yep. Not a good one, but I'm a navigator.
Then we will probably not reference you in the future.
She thinks she's a navigator.
I'm a navigator, yeah.
And I believe I caught your name as a firebrand, did I not?
What's this ship from?
Pardon?
Where's this ship from?
It's a charter from Sunburry.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm a firebrand.
Hence the attitude.
It does. We'll just say warnings were given before you arrived at the docks.
Good.
You know, I respect that. Oh, turn over? Okay. I flip over and then the little invisible helper's
Yeah,
giving me the
invisible servant.
massage. Yeah. I get it for
So the
now.
first day of sailing is a very uneventful. You get several miles out into the sea, and you notice that a large set of storm front is beginning to roll in quite unexpectedly from what was described earlier.
We don't need to worry. They've consulted wizards. Right ahead.
Your wizards were wrong. It smells like a storm.
Brother.
Who do you believe first, the wizards or the one that lives in nature?
I put my towel out.
I'm gonna move this towel when he's not looking. And just move it over until it
But I
lays
love
down. Oh, I thought you were kidding.
I'd like,
Drags firebrand with her.
I'd like to go find the captain.
Excellent. You can go find the captain. What is everyone else doing for? We'll say it's about 5 p.m. on the first day of sailing, so the sun's still starting to set, but you still have plenty of daylight.
I'm gonna break out I have a little book I read that's a comedy. It's called Trigonometry. It's like, this stuff's crazy.
And what would you want to speak with the captain about?
So it looks like a storm's coming.
There's nothing to worry about. It'll probably just pass us by, no problem. We have wardens of fair sailing for the next week.
Should we do anything to prepare for it? Like prepare for the worst, hope for the best?
Nah, we're always prepared for the worst. And we always end up getting the best, so there's no need to worry.
But we have a firebrand on board.
That is true. So we should have our buckets of water staged for any fires?
I would hope so, yes.
Alright, well, I will inform the crew to prepare for a fire on the open ocean.
Perfect.
So bucket. So they just basically move the bucket over. We're ready.
Yep, they just kind of set a couple buckets along the side rails. We'll be prepared.
Alright, just wanted to make sure there was nothing to worry about.
Sit next to him.
So,
Like a
the rest of the
magnifying
evening
glass.
is fairly uneventful. You all have a nice, relaxing dinner. Of course, 3 square meals are provided.
You're welcome.
Whether you choose to assist on the ship or enjoy your travels. The second day, you notice that the storm front is getting increasingly closer, and it doesn't seem to be bypassing you like the captain originally thought. What would you like to do on the second day?
Side note, Tom texted me saying you can't hear Edie.
So you might need to speak up a little bit louder, or we can try increasing the gain a little bit on. Can't hear Amy.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna sleep in.
I'm just kind of following the lead of the sailors and doing
Alright.
whatever I can.
Sure. So about noon rolls by, and this storm front is almost straight on. Like you can see miles off under the sea, on the sea line. You can see rain starting to come towards you. I will take survival checks or knowledge seafaring or just general knowledge checks in order to prepare yourself for this imminent storm.
From everybody?
Committed to rolling here.
Okay.
Unless you plan on just sitting down below deck.
Or general intelligence.
I'll come up around noon with my mud mask
General
on,
intelligence.
and I'll be like, look around. I rolled an 18.
Okay.
16.
16. Anyone that got a 14 or lower, you are pretty oblivious on what you should be doing. If you have at least a 14 or above, you know the general safety is to make sure that your lifelines are tied off, that your gear is stowed appropriately, making sure that in case you get some rough winds or waters, that nothing else goes overboard.
Make sure to not be wearing the plate mail
Correct.
in a current
It might be
situation like
wise
that.
not
Okay,
to be wearing
yeah.
the plate armor.
But it's so shiny.
You know, you could also be shiny seafood if you'd rather.
No, I rolled high enough to know better.
Like the bottom of the fish tank color's always like
I
a
would
little decoration.
also just be wearing my traveler's clothes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
4 p.m. You notice that this rain is almost upon you. You can feel the winds picking up. The boat's starting to rock just a little bit from the waves. Captain continuing to be like, nothing to worry about here. It'll pass in no time.
I rolled an 18. I roll up my towel and I wipe off my sunscreen.
Just the sunscreen, not the mud mask as well?
Well, that's basically what it was.
Oh, you sure? Okay, I thought it was just stuck.
That the captain believes what he's saying.
Give me an insight check.
But is the sunscreen just the oil left over from my cooking?
Nat 20 for 21.
Yes, he does seem to believe that this storm will pass by no problem. He might have a hint of doubt, but he's definitely trying to put on a brave face for the crew.
He has more faith than me. Okay.
I told you all there was a storm coming.
Yes, well, I'm sure it'll pass. No worries.
Nobody likes and I told you so.
I don't think it's just gonna pass.
Within half an hour, the storm hits the ship. It goes from like just a light, summer breeze to torrential downpours with waves that are rocking the boat drastically side to side.
Somebody grab the firebrand before he falls off the side.
I'm gonna tie a rope around myself and then a rope around you. And I'm gonna press the digitation every time you hurl. And just clean it up. And
I need reflex save or dexterity saving throws
Press the
from
digitation.
everyone who is above deck.
That's what 14 is.
14 you need to tie yourself off.
Okay. And so I'm gonna
Oh
do that.
yeah.
The bane of my existence.
Do I need to roll or did I successfully do it?
Well, you
No. I need a dexterity saving throws for everyone above deck currently. This is after you tie
Actually,
yourselves
I'll
off.
do it if you're doing that.
Does the rope give me advantage?
No. Alright. As the waves start to rock the ship back and forth, you see the firebrand just flying in the wind back and forth, almost like a kite. Luckily, he tied himself to Tusk.
I'll get you just.
I'm blowing on the wind. I'm like still getting it. I'm still getting it.
I'm coming.
Anyone who had a 14 or lower.
We're gonna have to put a gag warning on this one.
So, as you're being hurled from side to side of the ship, you get pushed to the port and to the stern. Left and right. We'll go with left and right.
works.
One side of the ship to the next.
Yes, indeed. One side of the ship to the next. Yes.
The way to remember it is port is 4 letters, and so is left. And stern is more than that, and so is right.
It's a knowledge. It's we're learning today.
Left port, stern right.
We're learning.
As you get thrown from side to side of the ship, you're hurled against the railing. I need a second dexterity saving throw.
Gosh, this is where I die.
In the first episode,
Oh, that's a 15.
Everybody.
alright, you managed to grab the railing and hold yourself tight. You can't really move at all, but you're not going overboard yet.
Am I just still flapping in the
Pretty
water?
much. At this point, everyone will need a dexterity. Yeah.
Can I make it like an athletics to try and
Yes,
get myself up
yes,
to the
you may
to
make
the
an
puking
athletics to pull
half-orc?
yourself down from the kite.
Alright, now I'm rolling better.
It's alright. And Skilgan is just tied off to the mast, enjoying this and making sure he takes a mental image of Tusk. Just
Rybar is still just a little kite in the
Can
breeze.
I make
rolled
a
3, so I'm getting full puke on
what do you want me to roll to see if I keep my toga?
Let's do we'll do a dexterity saving throw.
Nobody
to see
look
if you can
up.
grab it.
Dexterity saving throw. 12.
You do manage to hold on to your toga, just barely though.
I have a feeling any number would
Yes,
have been
Tusk.
holding on.
So I rolled I got a 15 the first roll, so I was fine. However, the second roll, I only got a 7.
Oh shit.
So the first one you were able to stabilize yourself. As the second set of waves crashed into the side of the ship, you're kind of hurled back against the railing right next to Lucan.
I'm just
So you're both now.
riding along.
Oh, then you stabilize yourself. You can start making your way back into the center of the ship, closer to the mast and something a little more secure than right on the edge of
Yes,
life.
please.
Lucan, I got you. I got you. I'm already tied off to the mast, so yeah,
As
come
I
over
look
here.
around, who is handling this the best?
Definitely those two.
Nix!
And a 20 for a
We're
second.
just riding it like riding
This half-orc's not cutting it. Help!
Do you think you can handle holding on to the little
do
kite?
you want to try pulling Rybar down, or do you want to let him fly like a kite?
I'm not very tall. I can't.
I'm a little busy at the
Rybar, do you need a hand?
I'm not laughing, I'm crying.
Yes, I'm like,
Can I roll something to try and grab him out of the air?
Well, you grab the rope and pull him in. He's tied off currently.
Well, yeah, okay, all right.
He's about 30 feet in the air right now, just sailing on.
Oh, okay, so yeah,
he's
I'm just
at the end of his rope.
and as I get like halfway down the rope, kind of like just let it loose a little bit, let it come out of my hands a little
You're gonna
bit.
fly the kite a little?
Yeah, I'm flying the Rybar right now, just flying the firebrand. Just come closer and a little farther.
You can hear Captain Adam yelling at his crew to tie everything down to get make sure everyone's secured. Suddenly you hear the thunderous crack of lightning in the air. It looks like the storm might be getting worse.
I swear it's rain on my face, not tears.
Are you sure?
That's 30 feet's pretty high.
It's full on.
Insight check.
What's the song Tears of an Angel?
Yep.
So are you pulling Rybar in, or are you letting him?
Oh no, I'm
I'm
absolutely.
gonna pull him in.
All right, fine. I'll get him down here, and I get him all the way
As you
down.
start to pull in Rybar, you see just a lightning strike right past where he was.
Ooh.
I'm allergic to lightning. I'm allergic.
Are we sure we don't want to see how allergic he is? No, all right, no, fine,
I'm all for an
fine.
experiment.
No.
I got 46, I gotta start rolling a new character.
No. I'm bringing Rybar in, guys. Perhaps we should get off the deck and let's let the sailors handle this.
I've got a room. I am going.
No one wants to go to
As you manage to pull yourself, as Skilgan manages to pull Rybar in, avoiding getting struck by lightning, you get him back down to the deck. It's still hard going, but you could make it beneath or below deck if you wanted to. Unless you wanted to be riding it out.
Did you cut the rope?
Just
or
drop me off.
How slippery is he?
Is he still?
Well, no, I mean, do you have enough room for me to hang out in there for the comfy?
Rooms.
Well, I know, but yours is the comfiest.
That's only because I brought my own pillow. But come on.
All right, fine. I'm gonna follow the little guy into his little comfy room. Anyone else want to get off the deck?
Drag him with.
Should we?
He's tied to him.
Oh, Tusk too? Yes. Okay. So as I'm in the doorway with Rybar, I'm dragging the hurling half orc to the door. Oh, that's
You could make it back into
It's
one.
raining. It's a natural shower.
How you doing, Tusk?
I'm not normally this deep of a rain.
As you make your way back into the cabin out of the pouring rain. Yes.
I will see Tusk and I'll put my hand on his calf. I'll reach up and touch his calf and I'll cast Spare the Dying and see if that helps him.
He visibly gets better. And then the next big wave, he's like,
All right, my turn. Spare of the dying.
So, as you manage to get yourself back inside, out of the pouring rains, the ship is still rocking like crazy, but for the most part, you can start to dry off, warm yourself up. Doesn't look like the storm's going to be ending anytime soon, though. You might have to be a little more careful on the journey. You might add a couple days to the expected travel time.
Anyone got a deck of cards?
You look over and I'm snoring.
Oh, okay, fine.
Rip his pillow out from underneath him.
Absolutely.
What?
Wake up!
As you kind of manage to sleep, half-heartedly sleep in and out a little bit here and there. Oftentimes you're rolled out of your bunk if it's not on one of the hammocks like the normal crew sleep on. So Rybar is probably falling out of bed constantly.
Oh, I thought I would have like one of those hammocks that are like swinging. I have an actual
That's for the
bed.
normal crew. If you want since you wanted the luxury, you had an actual bed.
So every time it rolls, I go plonk.
You tie up your
They
toga.
were expecting smooth sailing, so they were like, "We can offer you the cabin with the beds."
Okay.
Just hey,
I guess I'm up.
Rybar, Rybar, just tie up your toga. There's your hammock right there, boss. I'll
tie it up?
I'll take the bed.
excuse me there.
So since it's a PG-13 cast, I tie it up and their little sensor bar from the naval band shows up.
It's just a brick of wood.
So it's like 6-inch.
Wow.
Going from head to toe. Yeah, like, that's how small he is.
Okay.
I haven't rolled dice on that yet. I'll have to figure it out.
No, I meant
I know what you
your
meant.
entire
Yeah.
being.
Just keep thinking ways to follow
So-
the right bar. Okay, that's
Yes.
I will peek outside. How's the captain doing?
For the most part, most of the crew are staying below deck. The captain is observing the situation. Only the skeleton crew needed above is maintaining, tying up the masts and so the sails and such.
It's based on my past experience. I think I'll be very good at this. I'd like to see if the captain's face is wet from rain or if he's crying.
It does appear that it's wet from rain,
Okay.
Bastards.
but there might be like a single teardrop on coming out a little bit on his left eye. But mostly it's rain.
Go running back in, guys. I think he didn't go to a good wizard. I think he went to one of the rare bad wizards.
In my experience, they're all
Settle down. Oh, go turn that way.
We're
please.
inside. Where's your bucket? Where's your bucket?
It's not like the nice one you have at home. It's like that thick wooden bucket.
Your bucket
with the
is your
rub.
friend. It's your friend.
Grab his pan. grab his armor and puke it.
Oh, you're using Rybar's pan? That's great.
He grabs
The tears
skill
are real tears or
cannons.
something.
Stay away from my armor, I swear to God.
As far as you can tell, he just has maybe a tear of joy, but other than
But
that,
they're,
it's just
but
rain.
they're saline. That gets real thing. It's not magical at all.
Yes,
Okay.
they're all natural. Is anyone staying awake or is everyone attempting to get sleep?
I'm gonna pass out like I normally do.
Oh, right.
Stay
Yeah, I
awake.
forgot. You're just a dead sleeper, aren't
I'm
you?
gonna stay awake
And
to make sure
making sure I
that
sleep on top
I'm
of
not
my
needed.
tools and my.
Okay.
Because
so
of this one.
Yeah, we're yeah, back and forth.
I'm looking to see who's actually sleeping
This is the first
successfully.
night, right?
This is the second night.
Second night? Yeah, I'll stay awake.
Are we bunking together tonight or not?
Hey, I'm game.
Us both. No one asked you.
So Tusk
Can stay in your
tries
fluffy
to
bed.
sleep, but he has violent seasickness,
Okay.
and so I imagine he falls asleep curled around a bucket.
Where's the
bucket
nearest
is your
tub?
friend.
Is there a tub?
Stick with your friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Does
The
it-
bucket
As
system.
Skilgannon slowly replaces his armor with the bucket, because he grabbed my armor first.
We're gonna tie his arms to the bucket so that we can't
Thank
let
you.
go of it.
Thank you, Nix. Thank you.
And Juno just realizes the bucket is the bucket that Firebrand had on his head before.
Ooh,
Or
correct.
wasn't it?
The pan.
I believe so, yes.
Fantastic.
I've trimmed it down to be just the waffle iron.
Okay.
Now that it's the puke
It's
bucket.
basically exactly what Alondra offered me, but I went and had a nicer cast iron version and had them put gold filigree on it. Just a old fashioned.
Excellent. All right, so who is staying awake and who's attempting to sleep?
I'm
Wait.
passed out.
Awake.
I'm bunking
All
with you. Me and you are bunking
We're
up.
bunking. She's gonna watch and
Around 2 a.m., throughout the sounds of the thunderstorm and the lightnings and everything else, you suddenly hear an explosion on deck as if lightning struck the mast.
Uh-oh.
And then you can hear shouting from all the sailors and all the crew shouting, "Fire! Fire!" As apparently the central mast has been struck by lightning and has started the top of the ship on fire.
I immediately stand up and run up there because they are calling me.
And I'm sleeping soundly.
Correct. Anyone who's asleep, you can give me a perception if you're asleep at disadvantage to see if you wake up.
Well, I was asleep, so I should roll.
I probably just puked, so I'm probably awake.
You are surprisingly, you're sleeping very well.
Well, I
to the
sleep
storm.
like the dead.
Well,
You do.
those
And somebody's
who
gonna come
were asleep
steal from
both
you.
disadvantage, those who were
Guidance.
I don't.
Oh, are you
go
wanting
running
perception for all of us?
He's tied to a
Only if you were
bucket.
asleep.
up. I was asleep, so I guess I don't.
He's tied to a bucket. I
In
tied
my
him to a bucket.
dream,
Yeah.
in my dream, I go running up there. But it's because they're doing a fashion show and they needed somebody for the small-sized suit.
Can I?
Small-sized suit.
Does a 16 wake up?
Yes. If you
Can I
moment.
smack him on the way up? Like as I'm running out the
Because he
door?
can see him in his sleep going like that.
Yes, exactly. Absolutely. Can I smack him as I run
Yeah,
past him?
And under my
Just-
breath, I'm like,
Steal.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone who else was awake
thank you.
clearly heard
You're welcome,
the
I
lightning
gotcha.
strike and the crew yelling fire. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try and run up and Go and see what the hell's going on.
Yes.
I'm gonna go up.
All right. So as you emerge from your room, you see the central mast just completely ablaze in fire, just throwing light over the entire deck. People or sailors are running back and forth, attempting to extinguish it. You can see the captain at the helm. Yeah, the helm, attempting to maintain control of the ship, as the winds have not seemingly died down at all since he decided to retire for the evening. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and put the fire out. Where's his buckets?
Yeah, where?
Most of the buckets at this point are being used by the sailors, grabbing buckets of seawater and filling with rain or whatever they can and throwing them on the mast. Doesn't seem to be making much of a difference though.
Can I cast mage hand and start pouring water out?
Yeah, you could use the mage hand to lift the buckets if you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna start using your mage hand to control the bucket and dump in the water from the top, trying to help out a little bit. Lucan, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast guidance on the sailors around me. Because there's nothing that I can really do until the fire's out.
Skill Gannon.
I'm joining the chain gang as far as the buckets, and
Okay.
I'm also going to throw guidance wherever I can to help out.
Tusk.
Tusk will be helping out the chain gang as much as he can. Is the ocean calm?
No, it's still very violent.
Oh yeah, and
How
when he pukes, he'll puke on the flames.
He'll fill his puke bucket with water.
Yeah.
And his tight.
Yes, it is.
Is the
You start having fried vomit from Tusk.
Oh,
God.
And everyone else is starting to get sick.
Yeah.
Is the mast burning?
The mast is completely engulfed in flames and all the sails.
So I'm going to go to the bottom of the mast, and I'm going to press the digitation, fire away, and then climb up. And then press the digitation, fire away, and then climb up.
Okay.
Well, that's what I want to do.
Remind me, prestidigitation lets you extinguish small fires?
Yeah, like a foot of fire. Like
So
a small campfire.
you can like put out enough area where you would be able to climb, but then the flames are still basically as soon as you climb up, they start filling in behind you from the rest
crap.
of it.
I jump off. Oh, that doesn't work. So then I'll put out all this. I'll just keep doing that from safety then, because I don't think
Okay.
I'm not gonna walk. I'm not fireproof.
But you're a firebrand. They like to make them think they're fireproof. Alright, so as you're all attempting to assist, you can hear Captain Adam yelling orders over the winds and the gales. Suddenly you hear another, what appears to be a thunder or lightning strike, as you're all focused on the mast that's currently in flames. And the captain's orders stop completely.
I guess I'll turn around and look.
Yeah.
Where the captain once stood is a burnt mark on the deck, and you do not see him anywhere.
Ruh-roh, Randy.
Oh no. So the captain's name is, the captain's name
Was.
Adam.
Who's the first mate?
It appears that the first mate was lost overboard.
Who's the second mate?
They didn't have a second mate.
How many
Who's
crew?
the captain now?
How far down the line do we got to keep
Who
asking?
is the captain now?
Don't tell me it's the dog.
We gotta wake up Juno. She says she knows how to navigate.
We don't want to get any more lost, okay?
She said she really
what?
doesn't.
What? I heard my name.
I'm gonna run downstairs and
You-
just smack her.
No,
Wake up.
No, I heard my name. You woke me up. I heard my name. What do you need? What do you need?
As Juno kind of stumbles out onto the deck, just half asleep still, you see this mast just completely engulfed in flames. It's starting to spread to the other masts on the ship, because it's three-masted
Oh my
sailboat.
goodness.
What the hell? What happened?
Tusk will start chopping down the main mast. That's
Okay,
on fire.
give me an attack roll and damage.
How many attacks can I make? Because he only has the two hand axes, so I imagine he's like. Bah, bah.
Yeah, in this time frame, we'll make 2 attacks before everyone else gets an option on
Okay.
something to do.
That's fair.
Juno smells herself and wants to vomit from the snow. I forgot.
Well, the first one was a natural 1,
Oh.
and the second one was a 15.
All right, you're looking for a 10 to hit the mast.
So the 15 will hit, and that will do a
Choppy chop.
5 points of damage.
All right, you take a good chunk out of the mast, and considering that it's starting to burn and char as well, it seems to be going deeper than you would normally expect. But you are starting to make progress on chopping down the mast. What does anyone else want to do?
Is there any crew around?
There is, at this point, there's about 8 crew members that you can see actively attempting to put out the fires still. You can hear scrambling below deck as apparently you can hear someone yell that there apparently was a rupture below deck and they're trying to patch that now.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to make my voice boom much louder than it would normally be, and I'm gonna say, you, and you, cut the lines to this so it can fall overboard and not wreck everything else.
Alright, they quickly start following your directions.
I want to go look for maps.
Lucan.
See if we can find anything that's like land, just in case.
Maps, where are the maps? Can I look at the maps?
Your best bet is in the captain's quarters.
That's where I'm gonna go.
I would like to go below deck to help with the rupture.
White
And I'm going.
chest.
I'm going with Lucan to help out with that any way I can.
Okay. So as you two get below, so Nix, you get to the captain's quarters. It was unlocked as he had just come back out. You can find his table mostly strewn with various seafaring maps, astrological star charts, that kind of thing. So you could start sorting through those. You're only about 2 days out into the sea, so you're not incredibly far from the Sword Coast.
Okay.
But so depending on how well you manage to patch it, there's a chance you could get back to port.
Wait, can I tell which way port is?
Presumably, it is. You're traveling southwest, so it'd be northeast.
Well, I know on a map intellectually what it is, but when I look around, do I know what direction we're facing?
No, you cannot see any stars.
Oh, thank you, man. Oh, man.
Lucan put me to work. What can I do to help mend
So
this
as
stuff?
you two get below
Put
deck,
wood in front of the water.
That simple?
Oh,
Okay.
oh, we're leaking down below, right?
yes,
Yes.
you heard orders of a rupture down below deck.
I'll go down there. I know mending.
Okay.
But
You
it
know-
takes 1 minute to cast.
No.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. So we're gonna start nailing in boards.
So as you get below deck, just next to the kitchen, you see a sizable chunk of the boat missing. It's like right at the sea level. So every time it dips, it kind of floods in the kitchen, and then as it rocks back, it kind of stops. So you got a little bit of give and take with how fast it's flooding the boat, but it's definitely going to be sinking soon.
We need more wood.
You haven't told a fire breath that.
When I was around the captain's quarters, we see a life raft or lifeboat anywhere on
Nope.
said ship. Okay.
This ship does not apparently have any.
It doesn't have any life.
Oh no, we're gonna
got-
Titanic this thing.
We've got one
Yeah, I'm
opportunity.
gonna pull my
No, they
teeth.
got boats.
One shot.
No, we're
let
gonna be on the
it-
door.
Don't miss your chance.
Yeah, don't miss your chance to blow.
Oh, man.
If we're gonna Titanic, should I pull out my tankard of plenty?
Do I see?
Might as well.
Is the water like coming between the boards?
No, it's an actual hole in the side of the ship. So it's right at about sea level. So as it tilts with the waves, it basically takes on water and then it kind of rights itself and then it stops flooding the kitchen area where you're at currently.
Get the carpenter on that.
Lucan, I'm holding up wood and you're smashing nails at this point. Just getting
It's
it.
not even worth it, is it?
It would probably help, yes.
Yeah, where I'm
Okay.
just like, everyone grab nails
Do
and
you
wood.
have proficiency with woodworking?
Yes.
Give me a check on that. This will take at least a few minutes.
Ability score.
We'll use your intelligence.
Before he rolls, I
Where
am
is
gonna
it?
cast Unseen Servant to give him advantage.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna burn the spell slot to immediately have him show up.
Okay. And then if you wanted to, you could use guidance on it.
Oh yeah, I'll give him guidance to help out with this.
Oh, thank you for the advantage, because that was a natural 1 and a natural 2.
Oh no!
But it's a 4 on the d4. So let's see, that is 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 4, 11.
Well, I mean, you got above a 10. So
Yay!
you're able to start this patching the hole. It's going to probably take you a few minutes at least, and then you got to figure out how to get the water out of the boat, but you are making progress.
You guys,
Back to the top.
water. You guys, wood. You guys, nails.
I have mason skills. Will that help?
A mason was not help on a ship.
Okay. Just had to check.
That's like
Mostly a
bricks.
I have a disguise kit.
You're going to disguise the ship to make it believe it's actually full?
I would like to be a carpenter.
You can attempt a repair check at disadvantage.
How is this gonna help us?
I rolled a what is it?
I
What
believe
am
it's intelligence for your.
I doing?
It's
Am I
whatever
doing?
you want it to be.
I'm not helping. I'm doing a disguise check.
You can do a disguise check, yes.
No. I mean, I'm actually just helping.
If you want to help, it'll be an intelligence based. An intelligence check if you do not have the woodworking proficiency.
So I rolled a 9, and I invest intelligence as a +3, for 12.
All right, that is enough to at least assist with the repairs being done. So we've done a little bit quicker now.
He pulls out a banquet and a cigar.
No, I'm sitting there just holding the wood and
Back
looking at.
to the main deck. Tusk and Juno.
Tusk would like to use his spell slot to chop down this main mast.
Tusk has a spell.
He's just gonna chop.
Like, okay.
I cast chop.
Yeah, he cast a hand axe.
Well, I mean, Rybal casts iron, so.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Well, the first one misses with the 2.
I'm gonna stab back and just sort of.
That's gotta be a hit.
The second one hits with a 16.
Yes.
Oh, I guess I'm not gonna start.
You're on
7
your
points of
union
damage.
7 points of damage. You start to hear a creak as you can see cracks forming along where you're chopping at the mast, and it's starting to lean ever so slightly. Juno, what were you doing?
I'm gonna sit back and I did my tankard of plenty, so I'm going to sip and pass if anybody would like some.
What?
Oh, it's
Apparently,
the
how much
Titanic
shit has
right
going
now.
down,
We're
I
doing the
guess.
Titanic thing.
Are
so
you
we might-
above deck or below deck?
I'm above deck.
You just hear a full
Oh.
band in the background
Give me a second
playing.
round of
I pull out
attacks
my
on
violin.
as they're patching the hole in the bottom.
Yeah, Tusk will take a second.
Tusk,
round.
sorry.
Want to run upstairs with this man? Shake it in Juno's
12.
face.
Yep.
We
And
take this biggest ghost.
22.
All right.
Heyo.
And go and roll damage on both.
Yeah. Help me! I didn't draw this one. Make it go. I'm gonna hand it to you.
6
I think that's
and 7.
Or north,
All right, so we
or
have
is
13
it
total.
west?
With a thunderous crack, the main mast between the flames eating away at it and Tusk chopping at it with his hand axes tips over the side, destroying the rail. Below deck, where you're patching it, you suddenly see the main mast just fall straight in front of the hole that you were patching into the ocean and start to sink.
Was that the majority of the flame though?
That was a majority of the flame.
And we had-
Between the rain and the chain, the bucket chain, they managed to put out the rest of them, though the sails are completely destroyed.
Oh brother. How are we doing with this hole?
After a few more minutes of vigorous repairs, you do manage to patch it enough where it's at least preventing ontake of water.
Okay, so I will look over at you and I'll say, you saw nothing.
Everybody
And I
grab
will turn
buckets.
around and go.
I believe that was the definition of deception until you make it over there.
Well, okay, you have to
Deceptive intelligence.
That was
Exactly.
It was an intimidation, which is
Oh, am I supposed to roll counter to your intimidation right now?
if you think a 7 is something you got to be worried about.
Not in the slightest.
Right.
Okay, yeah, no, you know what?
Anything.
But you know what? To be nice, I'll just be like, yeah, that happened. All right.
So the remainder of the night is rough weather, to say the least.
Manual labor.
The crew is fairly bewildered on what to do. They don't have a captain. They don't have a first mate. The ship is unsailable at this point and barely afloat.
Uh-oh.
I'm a navigator.
Can we?
I can navigate.
Does anyone else know mending? Can we get one sail put together somehow?
I also can make weaver's tools in an hour and start making some sails.
He's
There
got
is
sheets
a
and
spare
towels in his
sail,
room.
a
Even
spare sail below deck that you could utilize.
Okay, let's get that up.
Can we sew
Wait,
together some sheets off these beds?
You could, yeah.
Is the
And
storm?
take his towel and sew
is
it
the
in.
storm-
The storm is still active.
Take your towel.
But it seems to slowly be winding down.
Okay.
So, do any of these? I'm going to do a quick analysis. Do any of these remaining crew members have any experience in navigation or anything?
No.
No, just the 8 that are left.
It does not appear to be no.
Or any leadership abilities whatsoever.
They were basically the lowly grunts that just happened to survive.
It looks like
I shook
I'm
the map at
captain
her. I
now.
brought it upstairs and was like, take
Say
the
that
map.
Shook the map.
It looks like I'm now the captain. I'm the captain.
Do any of you have sailing experience?
I have leadership experience.
So it's not the half puke,
We could put them in the water and they could pull us to shore.
but you have a
They could
navigation
tie
experience.
us. You guys
I
can
guess.
swim us to shore.
You guess?
Wait, who's pulling you to
Take the
shore?
boat.
So she
Don't you
can
remember?
she can sail us. She can tell us where to go. I can tell people what to do and how to fix it, making me the captain. You're not doing manual labor in the first
So
place.
here's the thing. You're the captain.
She's the
Between the two of
cartographer. She
you.
has the cartography tools. I have the navigation tools.
So between the two of you, you're helping him direct it. You guys are helping the crew.
Yes.
I'm going to bed.
No. No,
That was part of
we
my
do
plan.
not have. Okay, really?
Nick.
Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. He'll probably hurt us more than help us, but you know. But you know what? Hey, I did see some weird guy that he was dressed a little odd, helping us out down below with the patching that hole. He kind of looked a little familiar. Did he get blown over the side?
I think so.
Okay, all right. Guess we'll ignore that.
Just skill.
Yes, Tusk.
We'll remember this when we're on land.
Oh, trust me, I will never
over
forget
the side.
this.
Over the side.
Forget.
As I'm holding on to, I'm just holding him to make sure he doesn't go over the side.
Next.
Yeah.
I think maybe since you got us out of the last couple of jams, you should take this map. You're a better navigator than me, so let's trade, shall we?
All right. We're going to try to get this ship sailable.
Yeah.
But are we
Find
sailing
some
it?
maps
I did
that we
find all
can
the maps.
use.
She's
You found
really
all the
good at
maps?
navigating.
Yeah, I
don't
found
know
all
how
the
I got
maps that are
these.
done.
I want you to learn the maps inside and out.
Got
It'll
it.
take us time to fix this boat.
Guidance.
That's true. So I will need a intelligence checks on weaving to fix the sails. Woodworking if you want to patch up some of the masts. You can use navigation, or there's no sign of star chart or the stars right now. It's too cloudy.
Can I not just intimidate
Oh, no,
the
we're gonna
wood?
swap tools.
You could attempt to intimidate the wood.
I'm the cartographer.
But it's called
and
dead
she's
wood
the
for a reason.
cartographer.
Yeah, I know.
I'm the navigator with the cartographer's tools.
Mend yourself.
We're gonna swap.
Do the wind. Figure out which way the wind was
you got
coming
about 30
from.
mile an hour winds coming from the
Do you want me
southeast.
to make? Does anyone else have any of the like woodworking or the
Tusk?
weaving stuff? Because I have both.
So, Sir DM, helping in these endeavors, couldn't this all be categorized
Uh-oh.
under survival?
Yeah,
no,
good.
because I have a -1 to survival.
However, Tusk, on the other hand, has
Me
a
too.
generous number under survival.
So yes, you could use survival.
Tusk will use survival to help the party.
That's why I asked about intimidation.
Which tool do you want me to?
Which one are you going to try and fix first? Are you going to try and make...
We gotta first deal with the wood.
Okay, then it'd be woodcarvers.
Cool.
Was that a no to survival?
Tusk
Can I
is
assist?
currently puking
I
his
Can I
guts
assist?
out.
We know
Guidance
what
out.
Tusk is
You would like to help?
currently
Assist them
doing.
in
Oh,
survival.
assist.
Oh yeah, you can assist Tusk in
Okay.
survival, so you have advantage on it.
I appreciate you deeply from the depths of my
Guide,
soul.
guidance?
You get her good.
Guidance?
It's better. 12.
Did you add guidance?
Did you add guidance?
C4, let's
There
go.
you go.
Let's go. Let's go, fam.
Good old cantrip.
Thanks, Gannon. I appreciate it.
I'm just tired of watching you puke.
I appreciate it. So
Can her and I swap our tools? I'm not.
Yeah, as long as you have the tools on you, you can
Manageable?
change. That's
Okay.
fine.
I'm a navigator.
No, I'm
Say it to
definitely.
God.
It's not bad.
You're not a cartographer. I'm the drawer here. Do you want to swap and try? See what happens? You got us out of the other jams before.
That was just luck. That was just luck.
I am backwards every other way.
What was your total?
Direct.
14, not a bad number.
No,
not a
that
great
is
number.
that is a perfectly
Pretty-
respectable number to
pretty-
assist and start getting some of the repairs at least saleable.
That's what I'm
What was your
saying.
check on the wood carving?
24.
Oh yeah. You are able to patch up the remaining mast enough to support the sail that you have below, as well as finish patching the hole so you don't sink.
That, well,
Mr. Rybar,
We gotta make a
what are you doing?
sail.
Sleeping?
It's way too
That's my
bouncy
next
for
check.
sleeping.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll give my bedroll.
Oh,
I mean,
there's at least
it's just all manual labor, right?
It is at this point is manual labor to survive.
To survive.
I
Yeah.
have
So who's doing what? All.
So currently, Tusk, I believe, is using survival to assist with the masts.
Whatever it would apply to, I would imagine.
Basically, making the ship sailable again.
So
Yeah.
who's captaining in this thing?
No one currently. Oh,
It's
Lucan is.
Is he doing okay?
I rolled a 24 to get the ship fixed.
He's repairing the ship, but he's not being much of a leader to the crew.
Oh God.
I told him what to do in order to assist
God.
how to
That's true.
fix it.
And they followed you to the T, and you have the ship functioning.
So I'll walk out
Before
there.
we can get going, that's the goal.
I'll hike my toga up so it looks respectable,
Waking up.
and I'll just say,
A little too much there.
yeah, a little too much there. I'll start pointing and giving directions to the crew. It's like, hey, look, you get up on the tiller. You guys tend to
either
sail.
diplomacy or intimidation check, your choice.
Persuasion?
Or persuasion.
Thank you for all of those horrible options for me.
Guidance.
It would be
Everyone
hilarious
gets
if he's
guidance.
just pointing at people to go do stuff.
we're
and
just
they're
ignoring
I would like to argue that I am not qualified, and therefore this would be a performance.
I'll take it.
And I do give myself guidance.
Can I argue for deception?
Perception too, but
He's deceiving them with his confidence.
Ooh, nice.
22.
oh yeah, they just fall in line and start following your directions. You know, they listen to Lucan first on how to fix the ship, but then they start listening to you as the new temporary captain.
I will go up by the tiller and put my leg like up on a barrel.
You mean a mug?
You mean a bucket?
A mug, yeah.
A mug on the side. AndLl just kind of sit and look, and I'll be like, yes.
Lucan comes up and is just like, I told you to go to bed.
Rybar, give me a perception check.
Oh, sure. I noticed nothing. Perception +3, I'm going to be a 7.
7. Next to this little bucket that you were putting your foot on, you find a small tricorn cap that apparently would belong to the captain's parrot. But it's a little small, but it'll still fit you.
I am putting it in my inventory.
He puts it on and it just pulls it down tight and it pops back up.
I will put one
it's
little
just like
hand,
the-
whoever's running the
It's like
tiller,
a fez.
I'm just going to put one little hand on it
Check.
next to it.
One of the crew members has attempted to get a hold of the wheel, and you are just making it look like you're assisting.
I'm 100% not assisting.
No, but you look professional doing it.
And that's all that really matters is confidence.
Also, we're not moving because we're not like
no.
where they sails. So he's just that kid who's like sitting in the car going like this while he's
Hello,
loose.
brother. Play with this unplugged controller.
Exactly,
Well, I thought we had a mast.
They have fixed the mast.
I thought they
haven't
put
done
up the
sales yet.
spare sail.
No, we have a mast for the spare sail.
I'll to the guy, I'll be like, any moment now they're gonna have that sail up, and you're killing it.
It takes about an hour, and they do get the sail connected and attached and starting to catch the winds a little bit.
At that point, can Skillgannon come up to the thing and just basically outright say, which direction are we going? Are we pushing on or are we turning around?
Navigator. Which direction are you going, Navigator?
Navigator.
I'm sorry.
She's navigator now.
Okay, so you're
cartographer
navigator?
now.
Oh God, I
Okay,
guess.
because I was gonna roll for perception or
You can do it. Do it.
Okay, I'm rolling
Do
for
it.
perception.
You have the
That
cartography
would be
proficiency.
a
Yeah, but she's got
25
25.
for perception. So
I don't
either I
know.
miraculously know how to read a map, or I just say, hey, listen, here's the deal.
Well, which one is it?
Well,
How about we go with the one that's not going to get us in trouble?
I would say, here's the deal. I
Point
want to
at
get
the
the hell
map.
out. I want to get the hell out. Here's the map. We've had these discussions before. I make money on the side doing drawings. I'm not a navigator. Would you do the honor of the whole crew?
But
and
aren't you
navigate?
the one who has the
But you're the one
navigator
tool.
training?
Yeah.
I thought we were doing that. Okay.
We're doing it opposite
So-
because I,
so-
in real life, am
Yes.
better at navigating.
Okay, so miraculously,
She's the
I
navigator,
decide
you're
to
the
look at
drawer.
this
Yeah.
map. I miraculously look at this map and I go, yeah, I could probably do it. And I switch it from being upside down.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
And I say,
I'll
Why
give
don't
her
you-
guidance.
Okay.
yes, and I would, anybody has any input, that'd be fabulous.
So, straight on, or second star on the left, straight on till morning.
Uh-oh. We're not going to where we came from.
We're not going to where we thought we were going.
Okay.
All right. So after a very trauma-stricken night, the sun finally rises. The storm has blown past. You find yourself, surprisingly, you see land, but it's definitely not Sunbury.
Great. Nice job.
Yeah, it is not a
Are we sure it was a nice job?
Like an island?
Oh, and there's
No, it looks to
adventure,
be
right?
along the sword coast. Like you can see a small.
Sword coast. It's along the sword coast, huh?
Most of the Sword Coast hates us.
Yeah, no shit.
It is along the sword coast. You do recognize something? Give me a perception check, everyone on deck.
It's fine because we hate the sword
You guys
coast
have been
just
working really
about
well
as
so
much
far
as they
tonight,
hate
so-
us.
Was it?
Except for that one. Perception.
I have used minor illusion to make a fake cape billowing out behind me, and that's all I'm really concentrating on right now.
15.
16.
14.
The hottest 11 you've ever seen.
Alright. Well, you do, if you got above a 10, you do notice
I
that
rolled an 8.
just beyond, so not quite like on the horizon, but between the morning fog, you see that there's a city on the shoreline. And you also see several smaller ships coming out in your direction from there.
Oh, nice.
Do I as someone who has been to many different cities as part of my guild ventures, do I recognize this city from a distance?
You do. You recognize it as Neverwinter.
Turn
You
around.
got straight north on the coast.
Turn around.
As the smaller sail ships are quickly gaining on you, though maybe 700-800 feet out. They apparently are coming to investigate a semi-wrecked ship that washed into shore overnight.
Either turn around or everyone who has cleaners emblems, put them away. We are not from Sunbury.
Okay.
I don't think I have that.
Do you think you can handle that
Tusk
firebrand?
has it tattooed on
Okay,
his
that's the
forehead.
first thing. That's the first thing. I am now Rybar
Water bucket?
Firebrand.
Waterbrand.
Oh, God. Alright.
It takes about 35-40 minutes.
So glad I'm from
and the
out of
ships
town.
are within at least shouting distance. As one of the smaller ships, Captain apparently stands and says, "Ahoy there! Any survivors?"
I've got this.
Yep.
I look over the edge and I'm like,
No.
Grab him! I grab him. I grab him.
Should I throw my
I'm like this, trying to look over the edge, and you're just like pushing it
I'm
down.
just letting you know.
Will do. When I say, hey, throw those hand axes, throw the hand axes. But right now, put them away.
Tusk steps back from the side of the ship so nobody can see him, but he has his hand axes drawn.
Do you have a
Grab your bucket.
disguise kit?
We have a few
Primer.
survivors.
He does, actually.
Unfortunately,
Disguise kit?
all of management died somehow. So I am acting captain.
Very well. We will tow you into port and proceed with repairs to the ship. We can investigate further claims there.
I think we're good.
To port and proceed with investigation from there.
We're working on repairs now. Honestly, it won't take too long. We'll be out of your hair shortly.
I'll
you
finally pop my head over the
You can tell
side.
he's using thaumaturgy to louden his voice.
We're from a little further south down the coast.
I'll,
The name?
Waterdeep.
Then very well. Pull into Neverwinter and we'll begin repairs.
But I think we're pretty good here.
They just keep sailing up, and at this point they're starting to surround the ship to tow it into port.
probably some discussion of he's clearly panicked, lost his mind.
Had a bit of a rough night.
Permission to come aboard, Captain.
Denied?
You're not doing very well.
Shush.
I'm sorry, you said denied? You said you have barely any survivors.
We've got like a solid 8 skeleton crew. Plus the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us I'm not counting you. You don't do anything.
Oh,
When he looks over, I've made my way over to the tiller, and the cape is billowing, and I'm holding on to it.
My
Come
name is-
aboard, son! Come aboard!
He doesn't do anything. He
With
doesn't speak to
thaumaturgy,
us.
so I'm way louder than him.
As you see a couple grappling hooks latch onto the side of the ship, they
Wait,
climb out. Several well-dressed. Yes.
So before, when I see the grappling hooks launch or latch on, Tusk will look towards
Lucan.
Lucan and be like,
No.
Your rough estimate is probably at least 20 crew per ship, and there's 6 ships currently.
Everybody who has a cleaner's emblem, go to the other side.
Mine's emblazoned on my
No,
pants.
Put your
Burn it
pants
off.
on.
you don't have pants. You're wearing a toga.
Pans.
Oh, your pants.
Which are in my bag.
Burn it off.
Well, it's in
Or
his
throw them
bag.
overboard.
Well, no.
They're in his
just
bag.
chill out.
You.
Yes.
Toss this overboard, please.
We'll get you some new pants.
You can just briefly hear another sailor on one of the ships on the port side like, what are they throwing? Doesn't matter. Let's just get them into port.
I'm gonna run below deck and find some new pans to give him.
They attach some ropes and to your ship and basically tow you into the port of Neverwinter over the next several hours. It's rather slow going because of the damage on your ship. What is everyone doing now?
Is anybody on? Is anyone on the ship with us at the moment?
Those 8 surviving crew members.
No, I meant anybody from Neverwinter.
The couple of the Neverwinter guards climbed aboard just to make sure everyone was basically survived.
Can I? Oh, sorry. Can I pull Lucan aside really quickly out of earshot and just be like, "Why are we having a problem with these guys?"
So, now this was before that I became a cleaner.
Okay.
I would like to preface that. We may have sent some people up to Neverwinter on multiple occasions, and they may or may not have burned the city to the ground on multiple occasions.
My dad's wanted.
We've got a lot of people in Sunburry wanted, and they don't like us, and it's kill on sight.
it sounds like their armor was too bright.
Shut up, Tusk.
But I will. One of the guards.
Yes.
Do they stay on the ship to help us?
Yes.
So I'm gonna go up to one and I'm like, "Hey, never been to your city before. I might have to prevail upon my clerical order.
Indeed.
Do you have a Temple of Soon?"
Yes, we do. We have temple to all the major deities.
That's excellent. That's excellent. You know, she really appreciates all the hard work you're doing.
I'm sure. Thank you.
And I will give him a guidance in a very clerical, I play dominoes fashion.
And with that, we will take a brief 5 to 7 minute break, and then we'll be back with our adventures in Neverwinter.
Oh no.
Oh boy, here we go, boys. Don't worry, I got you.
You're
All right,
correct.
welcome back, everyone, from that short little break. Where we left off last time, our dastardly heroes, at this point, just got towed into the ports of Sunburry, and hopefully no one recognizes them as cleaners.
You mean
Sorry,
Neverwinter?
in the ports of Neverwinter.
Oh. They don't recognize me. I'm not.
What are y'all doing? You just made port
So
in Neverwinter.
we're stable. I'm getting my plate back on. My plate armor
I'd
back
like to go up to a Ryberg and just be like, pull him aside. Hey, please no fire.
It's not the Waterbrant way.
I have to work here sometimes.
Do you?
Sometimes.
Well, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Why don't... There's a temple here. My mom's temple. I mean, it's not my mom's temple,
That's weird.
but it's my mom's congregation branch. The temple is soon. We can go. I'll show you. Maybe you'll feel a little better.
No thanks.
All right?
Did I find some pans down below?
You keep saying
Or
Can I have
pots or
one?
whatever?
pans or pants.
Pans.
Okay.
Because I
Can I have
thought we
one?
were gonna try and cover up your whatever
Oh,
on your
I
pans.
see what you're saying.
Yeah, new.
I'm not wearing
new
my armor.
I know, but new armor just in case.
No, I hear you.
Back to Alondra's offer.
I'm gonna take it off. Oh man, am I gonna take it off? I'm gonna take it off later in a more private setting.
The toga or the pants?
The topic
Yes.
of iconography.
Okay.
Tusk, you had a question?
Desecrate it.
There's a mouthful.
He's still throwing up. It was a rough night.
He's really
Yeah,
struggling
really
to
bad.
come up with his
As
tusks
the
right
as
now.
the
I speak orc. I don't speak sign language. All right.
Axe, to axe people.
as the Neverwinter. Oh, go ahead.
So, Tusk will make eye contact with Stilgaven,
Okay.
and he'll be like, Rakduk, Krakwuth, Vurtaka,
Do you guys have an actual language that you've memorized?
Vraldok.
I didn't get that one. How about we try again in common?
¿Cómo se dice?
She was.
¿Dónde está my shit?
That was
Where's my-
loud.
Now, if I can really quickly explain to you guys what he said. He's asking about where is
Got
his
his shit.
stuff. No, not. I'm already dumbing it down. Yeah.
So-
he's wondering where his stuff went.
So in Orcish, what Tusk just said to Skillian is, why are they so worried? Like, I understand this place is full of people, and that makes me nervous.
Tusk. So
But why are they so nervous? You just kill those who challenge you, right?
no. This is civilized society, and from what I've learned about the history is that the Waterbrant individual, the place where we came from, they don't like them very much. So even though we just got into town, we're lumped in with those people. They don't like us. So for now, we're gonna keep it calm.
Vrakduk Vrutanga.
Good clear in your throat.
I'm glad someone finally said it.
Is this not the way of the wild? If you are strong, the weak challenge you, and you kill the weak to assert your dominance.
No.
Is this not the same?
That was what
Why would we be afraid? We are strong. We walk in there. If anyone challenges us, we kill them.
Yes, the only
Is that
problem
not the way it works?
The only problem is when we're in the wild, that is true. But we are surrounded by many. It doesn't matter
So-
if they're weak or strong. They have more than us.
If the pack of dire wolves is surrounded by ducklings, why would the pack of dire wolves be worried?
If the ducklings grow fangs and start just chewing on us, there's more of them than us.
What is
But-
going on with
Are
While
you
they're
speaking
talking-
in Orcish or are you speaking in Common?
I'm speaking common back to him. He understands me, but sometimes he slips back
gonna
into
look
orc.
at him. I'm assuming you think they're the ducks. They are not the ducks. They are the dire wolves. We are the ducks. You might think you're a dire wolf, but in this city, we are the ducks. Trust me, they attacked us. They almost killed all of us. And they didn't because they just didn't have to.
Tusk,
Quack, quack.
Tusk,
I'm so confused.
Tusk. How about this? Do you want to lose another tribe right now?
Ooh.
I'm so confused because we are many.
No,
We are strong. How can anyone stand against this?
We are
As
six.
majority of us are like under 4 feet. So
Plus, about this time, as the ship's sailing in, and we see thousands of people on the dock.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Docks are just flooded.
yeah.
Thousands and thousands of people just walking around, carrying weapons.
We should leave.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
That's what we were trying to do, but
We
So
are the ducklings.
I could probably
as you
sneak
are
outta
pulled into or towed into port, the Neverwinter
I can't.
captain of the ship at this point that
Yeah.
was talking to you previously says,
Disadvantage.
good sailors. Well, it'll take at least a week or two to mend your ship, so feel free to make yourself at home in
I know what I
Neverwinter.
did.
Plenty of inns, churches, or temples to sate all of your needs. You feel free to check in at any point, since you came from... Which city did you say you come from again?
Waterdeep.
Ah, yes. Since you came from Waterdeep, I'm sure the lords there will cover all the costs of your repairs. Simply feel free to check in if you ever need anything.
They're gonna make us pay them back, though.
That is not our concern, but we will do this for them.
I appreciate it.
You asked about the Church of Saloon, correct?
The soon.
Soon.
Saloon is nature. Soon is happy fun times.
Well, I'm sure you'll find her temple just inside the district.
All right.
So, as you all disembark from the now barely floating ship, you notice some very obvious flyers posted around. It shows your guild cleaner's symbol, and it simply says, reward 500 gold for any member brought in alive. Doesn't show pictures of anyone, just the cleaner's symbol.
I told you, they don't like us.
No.
No, they like us.
You must understand. They don't like you.
I meant us as in the cleaners.
Okay, hold on.
What is this cleaners?
how about, hey, let's save the conversation for...
We used to play a game
pro-
when I was a kid. We'd replace a word with a different word.
They don't
Want
like
to play?
the janitors.
So we're gonna take the word
The
cleaners
janitor.
and we're gonna say clowns.
Oh, what's a clown?
That's terrifying.
I am not a clown.
Yes, you're not.
Yes.
Nor have I ever
Yes,
been a
right.
clown.
But this town hates clowns. And
As
some
they
of your
should.
friends are clowns.
Some of us are clowns.
Who are clowns?
I'm a clown.
Yeah, huh?
I thought you were too.
I don't remember.
That's why we were in the bar.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yes, I
believe the
am.
only members that are not one of the cleaners is Tusk at the moment, and perhaps Skilgannon.
So we,
Again.
we would love
Yeah.
you to be a clown
Oh my
in
I
the
believe
future.
we have attached ourselves to the wrong tribe.
How about we worry about that when we're in a more safe situation, alright?
I have
Well,
a,
the problem is my
There are-
conscience, or shall we say my survival instincts, are telling me to return to the wild. This is not safe for us.
Correct. There are stronger clowns out there. who
We're
are
talking
going
in
to deal with
Orcish.
it.
Are
Dang
you?
it!
He said he's talking in common.
Well, I'm talking.
I understand him, but I'm speaking back to him in common.
Okay.
When he gets into a fit, he'll speak Orcish.
So my question for us then, as we're on the docks alone for a second here, we need to take some steps to arrange for a few clowns to safely spend a week or whatever. I look around to see if anyone's listening.
Everyone around you currently is minding their own business, loading ships, unloading ships, repairing vessels.
Is it more dangerous for us to be together or apart?
Apart. I have an idea.
Bring it.
We just go to the guild hall.
What guild hall?
There's a guild hall here for those who are artisans,
Okay.
such as myself.
I'd rather stand in the boat.
The boat is going to have people crawling on it who are enemies. In the guild hall, I have immunity.
That means we have to walk through the city. I don't like it.
But in the temple, it's closer. I have connections. Does anyone else have any connections here?
No, sir.
Lucan, right?
I have the guild hall. I have the guild, which I offered.
Yeah.
That's a lot of connections plus communication back home.
All right, we can head that way.
There are people in this guild hall that I trust.
Where is the guild hall?
I would assume I know where
Yes,
it is.
you are familiar with the general location. You could find that fairly easily.
Is it in the dock district?
It's just inside of the city, so like in the next district over from the docks.
So like right where the temple is as
Very
well.
close, yeah.
Okay, so we can do both.
We can do both.
All right. Is that
what you're choosing to do?
Are we splitting
Who's
up?
going where?
Well, I think we're going for now.
Describe to Juno where it is, and we can go one way, and you guys can go the other, because she's the navigator.
That's
Or
for like
whatever.
vehicles.
I know.
And I think,
Who's got the best charisma?
Probably him.
I believe it would be Skilganon.
Crap.
Gilganon.
The paladin.
Yes, probably. I'm sitting at a 16.
Yeah.
My temple would appreciate you.
I've got a fat 8.
You got infinite charisma.
And you want to know what?
Yes.
The best way to look pretty is to bring someone less so with you. Why don't you come with?
Oh, God.
And you'll help us.
I will go with Ganon.
Yes.
But no, it is only to watch his back.
That's
We
that's
have
perfect.
traveled many miles together, and I will not see one of these uncivilized
Yeah, we're in a
people
town.
stick a knife in his back.
He doesn't see townspeople as civilized there, Rybar. And I appreciate it. Just do me one favor while we're in town. Keep your axes stowed.
As long as they do not challenge our honor, they will stay in their sheaths.
Okay. I think I can keep them under control for a little bit, guys.
Is my toga a mess?
I assumed you're using prestidigitation to maintain it.
But it's not like ripped up or anything.
No, it's in good.
Yeah.
It's in.
Okay.
It's mended in good condition.
I'm gonna take a minute.
Quick question.
While they're
Oh,
having
sorry.
a conversation, I would like to turn to Nyx and Juno and just be like, hey, we're not liked around here.
so
Let's keep our hands in our pockets.
So Juno decides, because she has very high stealth, that she's going to take her cape off and wrap it around her waist like a skirt, drop her stuff on her shoulders, and try to fit in like one of the regulars.
That's fine. Just keep your hands
Did you just
off
say?
of other merchandise.
Did you just say that she basically tied her hoodie around her pants and then made her tank top into a crop top?
Well, she's got.
It's actually a
she's
halter
wearing all
top.
leather.
No, my bad.
Nice
She's
try.
wearing all leather, and she takes
Terribly
her
sorry.
I apologize.
her shoulder stuff off, and throws her.
DM, is
She's
there
just wearing a
is there-
corset
She's
and a
walking
short
around. She
skirt.
finds a basket and walks around.
is
like
there a
this.
color for Neverwinter?
Because she likes food.
Oh, what?
Is there like is there a specific color around town in Neverwinter?
Prime.
I'm not 100% sure if there's
How are we
like
gonna fit in?
official colors.
We don't need to fit in.
Well, I
We
mean, I'm
can't
just
get
saying,
in
I'm
trouble.
perhaps I can just snap
Like more chance
Silver
of
and
being
blue.
less trouble?
at a snap of my fingers. Can I change my cloak of many fashions to blue with silver trim?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the crest is a blue shield
warn
with
you
3
as well.
snowflakes on it.
It's too bright.
It's yes, I'm aware of what it is, but you know,
I'm gonna
I'm
press
just-
the digitation though and get you a little brighter.
You're,
Thank you.
No,
Thank
stop.
Artificial sunbeam
Stop.
strikes
He's gonna
his armor
draw
and
attention.
turns off.
Yes, from you. He's gonna draw attention from you.
No.
between the
he's gonna-
armor, the teeth, everything just sparkles everywhere.
As he goes and pulls his white.
Exactly.
Tusk will follow 15 feet behind Ganon and just watch his back. Like he's full paranoid. Like
Okay.
everything that moves is a
Give me
threat.
perception checks. From Tusk since he's on high alert.
Oh yeah.
May I give
110%.
guide?
Are you
I'm
with
proficient.
Gannon and Tusk, or are you with
rolling like not
Luke?
good today.
Well, we haven't left yet, correct? As a group.
We're just starting as a group.
Okay.
So can I give him?
Yeah.
Okay, assistant.
So you have,
Are you good?
Tusk, you have advantage.
I do have advantage.
Thank God.
You might want to consider a new dice.
Do you want guidance as well?
There we go. That's better.
The guidance would not apply because this is more of what he's noticing.
Oh, got it. Fair enough.
I got
Thank
an
you.
11 right now.
Okay. You don't notice any threats at all to your current party.
Yeah. Roll for nothing. You roll well.
What the rest of you doing?
Let's go. What are we doing?
Should we go to the guild hall?
I'm swaggering around.
What kind of stores are we walking by?
Various select merchants. There's several different armors, jewelers, tailors, leather workers. Pretty much most common merchants that you can
No,
imagine.
we cannot afford anything. Let's go.
All right. I think the goal would be for us to get to the neighborhood we want to be in, and then we're going to just quickly split 2 ways
Okay.
to do the 2 checks and come back and talk.
All right. So it won't take you more than an hour with the bustling streets and the busy roads to get to the religious and the crafters districts.
Can
And
I-
Go ahead.
Oh, may I please stop inside of a jeweler's shop?
Yes, of
Looking
course.
for a sunstone for navigation.
Okay. Is that a magical item or non-magical?
It's a non-magical item.
So you stop in.
She's
little,
checking for
a little
5-finger
bell
discounts.
rings over the door. Ding! As you see a well-dressed half-elf standing behind the counter inspecting various gems and jewels under a jeweler's loop. What can I help you with?
Yes, I was wondering, do you have any sunstones? Very clear.
I
and
do.
very-
I do have sunstones.
Okay, would you be willing to part with one?
Of course, it is one of my wares.
And how much would you charge for one of those? It's pretty common.
You're not from around here, are you?
No, I'm not actually.
Then 75 gold.
Well, I will have to converse with my pals and come back in and see.
Very well.
Okay.
As you open the door to leave again, the little bell dings.
Is that a bad price?
He's ripping you
Yes.
off, isn't he?
Yes, so I left.
Hold on.
Because sunstone is a very important navigational tool.
I'll take out the temple thing and I'll get it prominent.
Are you sure you want to do that? Because he unsheaths an axe and just holds it in the crook of his arm. You know, I've found that this gets me farther than that.
Yeah. What's a fair price?
I would say 15. 15 to 20.
I don't have 15.
I have 30.
Can I borrow
Yes.
16?
Yes.
And let me see.
Yes,
I'll
please.
walk in
Ding!
and I'll mumble under my breath, "Stupid outsiders."
What can I help you with, good priest?
The temple sent me to pick something up. Do you have a moment?
Yes, of course. What can I help you with?
A sunstone?
Oh, yes, we have plenty of them.
Oh, what would the cost be?
Oh, just 15 gold.
And I hand it over and I get it.
Thank you very much for your business.
Not very much. And then I'll walk out.
You got it for the normal price, didn't you?
Yes, 15.
God, I
And
hate
so-
this town.
So then I see you walk out and my jaw drops. And then what happens? Do you walk over to me yet?
Yeah,
And then I go,
and I'll hand it
hand
to
it to
you.
me.
No, I'll hand it
That'll be 10
Yeah, well, I'm taller than you because I'm 3'2".
to you. And I'm 2'6".
And there's not much height difference when you're all on the ground.
Yeah.
Yep.
It
I'll meet you
sucks
in the
being one of the
bar
tall
later.
guys,
Here's
doesn't
your
it?
15.
No, here's I
I'm not
give you
used
your
to
1
this.
gold change
It's
and your
weird. It's like
sunstone.
we're
Oh,
herding
yeah.
cats.
And I'll just tell you, you can't trust giants. They're just,
I'm telling you.
they're rough.
What the heck are
And-
you talking about, little guy?
Whoa.
And I do not speak giant.
Present
The giants
company
angry.
accepted. Present company accepted.
Excluded?
Included,
Excluded.
excluded. Thank you. Word games. Word games.
Now I understand. I'm with
The
you now.
sunstone is very, it's going to help us navigate so much better.
Indeed.
For sure.
And what are the rest of you doing? Causing trouble, I hope?
What's up?
Oh. Can I try and tear down some of the signs as we go?
Give me a sleight of hand if you don't want to be noticed.
I'd like to
I don't wanna be
go with her to guide
Unless
her.
you want to be obvious on ripping down cleaners wanted posters.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check.
If I see that,
you also
I'm gonna
get a
be like,
D4
let's
from the
just
guidance.
walk on the other
Okay.
side of the street.
Should I throw them at the same time? You know, you guys don't have to throw them at the same
I
time.
mean, you don't have
I'm
to.
only steering you because he'll follow you no matter what.
Tusk will hand your character a sheaf of
Plus
stickers.
17, 20.
1,000 of them?
Plus 20.
Where did you learn
20,
to
oh
make
yeah.
stickers?
Very subtle, you're just ripping down cleaner posters every time you pass them. No one seems to really notice, it's fairly busy and everyone else is boasting about, so.
I'm not even noticing. I just noticed that it's gone.
But as she's doing that, I have moved to the other side of the street with hopefully Skilgannon, just so we kind of don't stand out. Because people look at a group, but they don't look at
Oh yeah.
Tusk, come on. Come on, boy. Come on, Tusk. Put that away. Put it away.
Alright.
Oh, this is a great opportunity.
Who's going to the guild hall and who is going to the temple?
temple.
I'm going to the guild hall.
Do you need charisma at the temple?
Very excited.
They appreciate beauty.
My son's doing.
Okay. So.
Guild hall.
That's a lie.
No, I'm following Gannon.
Then I guess I'm gonna go with Rybar to the
What's
temple.
your clerical order? Or you not? They're gonna really like you.
Okay.
Unattached.
Alright, so we will split here, and we're going to go with the temple group first.
Okay.
So as you arrive at the Temple of Soon, it's very wealthy, very boisterous, exquisite on all of the carving and the architecture. What do you want to do?
I will go up to whoever's attending, like
Yes, there's a priestess.
and I'll pull up my clerical order and I'll say, "Hi, I am new to the city. I had some ship problems.
Oh, most unfortunate to hear.
You should
Yeah.
be seen for that.
My Unfortunately, I've lost pretty much everything, and so I was checking in to see if the order can help in any way."
We may be able to be of assistance. In which needs are you, and who are your companions?
Well, my paladin friend here, unattached to any denomination,
But
is
you notice her eyebrows kind of raised just a little bit.
Skilgannon. No.
Yes. Hi. As aforementioned, my name is Skilgannon. I'm part of the same group. We're just trying to figure out if we can get a little help with some of our ship's inventory and get back on our way.
And
Yes.
our very formidable and respected friend, Tusk, and I'll point over.
He doesn't do well in big city situations, so he's just being quiet right now.
He's got both of his hands resting on his hand axes.
We assure you there is no need for violence within those halls.
I appreciate that. It has been 2 days since I had a masseuse, or my nails done, or anything. I lost my priestly robes, and we're a little hard up for money.
Well, we can certainly be of assistance to you. As she claps her hands and a couple of servants come out with new robes and linens for all three of you as they take you by their hand and they lead you back for the proper masseuse treatment.
Somebody needs to get
Skilgannon
scissors
isn't
to trim
committed.
those.
Could you get him a holy symbol just in case?
Oh, yes, of course. We'll always welcome a new members.
Do you have a tailor?
I told
They do have a tailor.
Yeah.
You're not dead. Then you're not there.
This is there, right?
Oh, okay.
It's fine for now. We have to deal with it for a little
There's
bit.
too many people touching me.
They're touching you?
They're pushing me. It's. I don't know how to handle this.
Can I use intimidation to get them to just kind of
Yeah,
leave him
absolutely.
alone for a little bit?
Go for it. Roll intimidation.
So scary.
No, 14.
14. They definitely back away from Tusk just a little bit, but they're still like guiding you into the rooms and such. But they're definitely not. They're not manhandling you anymore.
Or just leave him alone.
Does he not want the ceremonial massage and robes and everything else?
I think he's not ready.
Perhaps he'd just like some incense and fragrance then.
He does stink just a bit.
You know, in the... No. He's just
Nothing for him then?
I will take.
He'll
clean
watch.
water.
You
That
will.
we can certainly provide.
Okay.
They bring in a basin of crystal clear water. It's just a little bit chilled.
He'll stand in a corner, watching the door, and he'll clean himself.
Okay. The other two of you, we see.
I guess. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Apologies.
Go ahead.
I was going to say yes. I'm partaking to the ceremonial massage at this point. The only thing I will require is do not touch the armor or my hammer.
Of course, if you wouldn't mind removing your armor and weapons and setting them aside.
In the game. Got it. Okay.
And I will go to one of their little stations and grab something like steel wool or something, and I'll take out my bag, and I'll look down at the cleaner symbol, and I'll just.
So you still have the imprint of the symbol, but you scrape all the filigree off of it.
Yeah.
Yes, Tusk.
When Tusk sees them grab Skilgan's armor, with a towel around his waist, he'll go, he prefers that painted midnight black.
Well, unfortunately, we do not have the tools necessary to alter the coloration of one's armor, merely the garments.
Well, if you were trying to persuade him to join your armor, that would be a pretty good tactic. I'm just saying.
Roll a persuasion check.
I've got a hot -1.
Uh-oh.
10 persuasion.
I know. I'm not going to guidance this. Don't see that 20.
I have a total of 12.
All right. Well, we
can
will
I-
certainly take that into consideration.
Can I do the after fact guidance on that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you hear
And
them.
Ryba over here, Slippery's like, you got
You hear them on my back like this, and so I have that, as I'm talking, and I'm like, at the very least, they could get a cloak.
That's a total of 16.
All right. So, as you're receiving your massage, you're like, and just as part of our services, we would like to polish and perfect your armor, of course, just so that you look your best.
I appreciate that.
It'll only take several minutes. Please enjoy the massage. There will be no harm will come to your armor.
I'm just that's fine. I guess I'm just gonna enjoy this for a while. My shoulders are a little stiff.
Excellent. We will focus there then. And back to the guild hall.
Yes.
As you arrive, it's a very
Words
familiar
for you.
sight, at least to Lucan, but the other two not quite so familiar with the hustle and bustle of what goes on in here. What do you do?
Yes, hi. I would like to talk to the guild master, please.
He is busy at the moment. May I inquire who's requesting his presence?
It is guild representative Lucan Aranis.
It's kind of just like a momentary pause. Like, yes, well, we'll inform them of your visit right away.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Also, do you have paper and ink that I might
Of course.
borrow?
They reach under like the podium and kind of hand you a couple sheets of paper, of parchment, and a quill with an ink vial.
Cool. I would like, while they're going to get them, I would like to quickly write a note home to Sunburry,
Okay.
explaining our situation.
Several minutes pass, and then the guildmaster comes up and says, Lucan Aranus, what can I help you with today?
I was wondering if we could possibly talk in private.
Of course. Are these your partners?
Yes, they are more than welcome to come with us.
Excellent. Well, follow me into my office.
Yes.
So, young boy, tell me what's the problem.
We're in Neverwinter.
Yes.
That's the problem.
I mean, you seem to have come here of your own volition.
No, not at all. Our ship, we were trying to go to Chult for some work, and the wizard said there wasn't going to be a storm. Lo and
you
behold,
never can trust those wizards, you know.
never. Because lo and behold, there was a storm, and our captain and first mate and
You still
anyone
trust
important died, leaving us with a
That is-
skeleton crew.
That is I'm not much of importance in sayings myself, but with that form of bad luck, it's almost as if you had Bathsheba on your bad side.
It wasn't me.
No, the deity of misfortune.
No, I know.
Okay.
I didn't do anything to
do
make
you
her
have
like
anyone
weird,
else in
just
your
like
crew
me.
that recently came and had bouts of misfortune or trouble?
I feel like most of us.
I lost money to
You
him.
may have been asking for trouble, to be fair, good sir.
Yeah. She was cheating and she still lost money to me.
That's just bad.
Right. That's what I said. But yes. So first off, I would like this sent home to Sunburry, just explaining what happens, and if we die here, could you let them know that?
I would certainly pass along the unfortunate news should you perish inside the city.
Thank you. Also, our boat needs to be fixed.
Yes, I did receive a request
It's not a boat,
from
it's
the
a
dockmaster that there was a heavily damaged ship towed in this morning.
That would be ours.
I will tell you, the report was not promising on repairs.
Could we prioritize this? Make her seaworthy.
He kind of thinks, like, I can certainly grease a few palms and slip a few coins here and there to accelerate the process. However, what was your tasks in Chult?
Were we given specific tasks? We were told to go there to
Something
help out, and we would get paid.
You were instructed to go there to assist with the foreman and of trade contracts and security.
I will tell him that.
He says, interesting. He must the Duke must have some interesting plans going if he's sending so many of his townsfolk over the sea.
I could only assume so. I'm in it for the money, personally.
Don't blame you. Do you need a place to stay with your companions, or do you have a residence for several days? Reports say at least 2 weeks.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think it would be better to get a few rooms.
Very well. How many total would you need?
There's 6 of us. I'm assuming we can double up.
I can spare 3.
3 rooms would be perfect.
Excellent.
We
All right.
might not even use all of them. I don't know. We have some friends who are at a temple, and they might just stay there.
Very well. Well, just please keep me informed of any changes. Is there anything else I can assist you with today, goods?
We're not from Sunburry, if anybody asks.
Of course not.
Thank
You're a
you.
guild hall member, correct?
Oh, 100%.
There you are.
Thank you very much.
Surprised you didn't name drop.
Don't need to.
What are the Nyx and Juno doing?
I stand there and I'm reaching in the basket and I realize these muffins are hard as rocks. I toss it in my hand a couple of times and I throw it as hard as I can into the wall and it sticks. The big dent.
And then after it sticks for a brief 5-6 seconds, starts to just slide down the wall, leaving a trail of soggy mud.
So she
soggy-
decides I'm gonna put a couple of these in my pocket for later so I can use them if I have to.
And Nyx,
What does the guild master do when she does that?
He kind of looks at her like.
Yeah, I know.
She grabs a muffin and tries to eat
he
it.
said they were with him, so.
I'm gonna grab a muffin and try to
I
eat it.
apologize for them.
Teeth break.
Well,
No.
we'll get it cleaned up, I'm sure. But please, resist throwing moldy foods in the guild hall if possible.
They're not moldy.
They're not moldy, they're just really
Guys,
They're
stop
just
it!
a little
You're
stale.
You're
I think
embarrassing me in front of my
I
friends.
think I can make them.
These are my
John,
friends. I gotta hang out with them later.
They're
Come
really
on,
cool.
be
This is
cool.
important.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go back to the temple. Best massages you've received in a long time. Well, perhaps not for Rybar because he's customary for him at this point.
It's nice.
But at least for Skilgannon, it's one of the more comfortable things you've received.
I didn't even know that was a muscle. What the heck?
And approximately an hour has passed. They come back in with your armors, and it's just soot black. Polished as per requested, good sir.
The heck? Not in church, I guess. Not in the temple. What did you do?
Oh, your companion suggested that you would prefer to have it darkened to better fit in with the Soon's calling.
Is Rybar nearby?
Yes, he's right there. Next to you.
Is thaumaturgy something you can cast on somebody else or only yourself?
Oh, I can. You want to yell at him?
I absolutely want to scream at him.
I don't know.
We'll go with it for now. Go for it.
I just want the single word tusk just to reverberate through the temple as loud as humanly possible.
So as
Tusk will come around the corner and go, "You rang."
as all of the servants are basically standing back from this echoing roar that Skilgannon let out.
I swear to God, if you do not leave my armor alone, it is getting tiresome. I am getting so sick of this. I'm gonna take your bone axes and shave them down just to the haft if you do this again.
But your armor is perfect now. They won't see you coming.
At night, perhaps? What about the middle of the day?
It's even better. The sun won't glint off the armor.
Does it look nice?
And you look.
It's almost like they don't really have paint, but they took basically soot from the fires and just kind of coated it with some water. It's more like a paste on it.
You look great. The sun
It's
won't
not very
reflect
well
off of
coated.
it. And you could actually sneak up on something for once instead of sounding like a kitchen.
Well, the kitchen sounds will always be there, but
I appreciate those.
Yes.
so yes, no.
The armor can't get dirty.
No, I know. That's what's getting to that. I was getting to that. Finally, as I just give Tusk a side eye and just a. Ugh. I'm gonna go over and I'm just going to with my thumb just start wiping it away back down to its original, just the way it looks originally, and just be like, okay, all right. Till next time you screw around with my armor, I guess.
And as you start to wipe it, right, besides just the imprint of your thumb running it, it seems like larger swaths seem to come off with this until after just maybe 10, 15 seconds, it's back to its bright, glistening form. And one of the servants walks up. I'm sorry, was our work not satisfactory?
No. Honestly, your work was very satisfactory. I appreciate what you did, but it will look this way always.
It was a prank between friends. Hey, I lost my vestments and my sensor.
Of course.
Could you check the preschool to see if they have any spares?
Yes, we can check our new recruits in our infantile section if that would fit you.
I would appreciate it.
Can I just grab the hand towel off my table and here?
It's a fine linen and it's got the Soon's emblem embroidered on the corner.
No, I was specifically. No, thank you.
No, I glad, but I have a feeling you somehow had a hand in my armor getting messed with.
I guarantee you I did not.
Insight, please.
But I would have had I been invited. That's a great prank.
Insight.
Yeah, you can
No, I'm not. Insight taken back.
So as you finished your massage and they've brought you new vestments and sensors and all of the other holy items that you would need, as well as they offer them to the other two of you if you would so choose to keep them.
Oh, what am I choosing to keep?
Priestly robes.
Robes, a censer, holy symbols.
Little holy staff with a ball that you put incense in. And
Rybar, are they going to be insulted if I refuse them?
no, just say no thank you.
I do appreciate, but on my behalf and on behalf of Tusk, we thank you for the treatment, but we are going to kindly reject
Of course.
these items. But thank you.
Of course. Is there anything else we can assist with you?
Well, we are kind of stuck for a couple of weeks. Do you know anyone else that would be able to provide transportation on behalf of clergy to Chult?
I do not know offhand, but I can certainly put the word out for you if you would like.
Perfect.
And where would you be staying?
Well, I think we're gonna go next door and check in with the guild hall next door, but we might come back here. I mean, I don't know what kind of furnishings we have. Are you full currently?
We are currently full in the temple.
Okay. Well, then we'll figure it out. I don't say another thing about me asking for funds. The request was made. They'll bring it up or they won't.
Okay, excellent. Anything else you're doing in the...
No, I think we're gonna head over.
Yeah. Yep.
So as you leave the temple and as you guys are briefly leaving the guild hall, you run into each other again in the streets.
Oh, is this time to switch? You're going to the temple now?
No.
Oh, okay. Just double checking.
I look glorious.
It's
I
not.
know, sacrifice.
It's not a bad
Ryan
massage.
goes back to his glistening baby oil sheen.
And I have my armor out, and you'll notice that it doesn't have the symbol on it. Can I get an assist?
In what?
It's one action to put it on with assistance. So I just need somebody to take it and just waffle me.
Oh, like I'm not like just holding you by the ankle.
No, it's
as
just a
you-
waffle.
Okay, yeah, sure. I will help waffle you.
There you go. I hear a click, and I'm like, all right, I'm good.
All right.
How'd it go for you guys?
I can raise
I
my.
got all the things we needed.
Perfect. I have rooms.
Ooh,
Awesome.
Let's go to our rooms.
That's a good idea.
enough for all of us?
There's 3 rooms we'll have to share.
I'm stuck with Tusk, aren't I?
Yeah, you are. I'm stuck
Can we
with
room
him.
again? Can we room again?
That was the intention.
Juno always sleeps, so she yawns all the time. So.
You'll make sure she wakes up in time for
Yeah.
breakfast.
All you gotta say is
Perfect.
Juno, don't wake up.
All right. As you make your way back to the rooms in the guild hall, you're met with warm foods, plenty to drink, and comfortable beds.
Ooh, drink.
Before we go to bed, everyone meet up in our room for a debrief.
Yeah, and you'll notice that I've gone from wizard to straight up cleric. I am clericing it now. What are you guys doing?
Drink.
No.
All right.
Thaumaturgy does not help you yell. You yelled that way and that loud on your own.
Oh wow! So I just have that bellowing. Okay.
You
all right.
pure anger just
Is there
in it.
anything noteworthy?
Wait,
before
paladin
we
with
leave?
rage?
No,
All right,
there's nothing.
interesting.
You are welcome to meet and debrief each other on what happened.
Might I ask if we could get a table in the corner? Somebody wants to keep an eye on the room. So
Of course.
that's all I have to add to this. But yes.
Okay. So, no one can listen on us. How'd it go for you guys?
Church is very friendly. The
Very
massages
friendly.
were great.
I
I
can,
got my nails done, but they don't have any rooms. And I made a request for funds, and they did not honor that request at this time. Who knows what'll come up? But it's uncouth to ask twice. So
Yes.
Is in the middle of talking. There's a short rap on your door.
Shh. Who is it?
A message for Lucan.
I'll be right out. And I'll go open the door.
So as you crack the door open just a little bit, it's just another guild member in the appropriate attire. They seem to say a message from the guild master as they hand you a folded note.
Thank you very much. And I will open it before closing the door.
Okay. It says, "Dear Lucan, word has come to my attention that there are bounty hunters that are aware of your arrival in Neverwinter.
Oh, crap.
They've arrested the current crew members of your ship and commandeered the remainder of it. You may need to find alternative transportation to Chult."
Thank you so much. And I will close the door. We're screwed. There's bounty hunters that know we're here. Our boat's been commandeered. The 8 people have been arrested. No, we are still the ducklings. We are not the ducklings. We are the ducklings in the wolf's den.
Ready to be barbecued and chicken legs eaten.
Oh, now I'm hungry.
Duckling.
But there's just one thing about the ducklings that you don't understand. They can fly and the dire wolves can't.
So
Okay, metaphors.
that was deep.
Are we?
As deep
So
as
here's
Tusk
the
can
thing:
get.
are we trying to create a distraction so we can get out?
We need to get out. Let's just talk about the path first. The gates are going to have the most guards.
We
Yes.
go by boat, obviously.
We can go. Our boat doesn't.
They're waiting for us at the boat.
Our boat doesn't work. It's a big
Yours
dock.
doesn't.
But somebody's does. No. They already hate us.
The guilds don't.
The guild doesn't hate
The
us.
guilds love me.
Yeah,
My
but we're
friends.
not stealing the guild's boat.
No, we're just passengers on one of the guild's boats.
Okay. I understand that. What happens to the guild when they find out that they helped us escape?
They don't need to find out that the guild helped us.
How
what
many
happens
things have we
if-
done that they didn't find out so far?
Say that again, sorry.
The town figured out who we were. They have bounty hunters after us. If they're watching us that close, we could really mess up your friends.
That is fair. Let's not get them any deeper than
I say,
two.
you know what we need?
Fire.
I
Fire
like
never
what you're
went there.
thinking.
Wow.
We need somebody who can sail a ship. How many sailors do we have?
6.
No, we had 8.
Us.
We had 8.
We had 8. They are under arrest.
If we get a chance to get them back, we could try to break them out. Well, I mean, it just if the opportunity arises. Otherwise,
I
we could
think
join somebody else's ship that's leaving secretly, or
Stowaways?
we could steal a ship and try and get out of here. What's up, Tusk?
So, just like the ducklings,
Oh god.
we have 2 options before us.
Can we stop talking about ducklings?
We could either approach this Sunburry faction that most of us are a part of and ask them for help. Or, when the duckling is scared, they run to Mama Duckling and they hide.
So you're saying we go back to Sunbury?
No, what I'm saying is we hide aboard a boat chartered to Chult.
Stowaway?
Why not?
Well,
Then it
We'll need a
doesn't fall back
distraction.
on the guild.
my dad's a sailor.
Your dad apparently does a lot of things that is inhumanly possible. So, you know what? I don't know if I believe all of them.
He is a gnome. Very long
I
life.
saw them catch a stowaway once, and you know what they did? It's called keel hauling. It wasn't pleasant.
Well, then just don't get caught like a good duckling.
Hey, raise your hand if you're good at hiding. I'm not. I don't want to die that way.
Says the one in heavy armor.
Yeah.
Nobody. You don't have to hide if they're all dead.
Well, look. Why don't
Chult
we?
negotiations, huh?
Why don't we
101.
go towards the docks in stealth and see what options we actually have?
Do I have to take my
So I'm
armor
not
off
going
for
to
this?
No, I think you better leave it on.
You want me to leave it on with disadvantage?
We can't hide in our
We're
armor.
not going to stealth. We're going to disguise and hopefully not be recognized like we're regular human gnomes.
No.
I'm an elf. Thank you very much.
Human elf.
You're going to
I'm
be.
offended.
Human elf. I'm just kidding.
Human dwarf.
You could be that too. You could be that too. All I'm saying is,
half orc over
I'm
here.
pulling out my disguise kit,
Killing it.
and I'm going to be like, today you're going to be something else.
Do you
Krusk
remember?
is now a gnome.
Do you remember the symbol of those who attacked us from Neverwinter?
Oh, but Neverwinter's an eye with a bunch of tears and black and gold, white, blue, and they all wear the same thing.
I thought it was something
No,
snowflakes.
Neverwinter's a blue shield. Oh, God.
No, not the
It's just the battery.
Neverwinter symbol. The faction that attacked us.
I don't. I wasn't part of that.
The heat went away.
Do I remember it?
Give me an intelligence, just a straight intelligence recollection roll.
That is a 15.
Yes, you do recall the design.
And the name. Because I'm trying
Of
to
the group that attacked Neverwinter?
Yes. No, the group that attacked Sunbury from Neverwinter. The academics? The
It
academics.
was the academics. They were aligned with Neverwinter.
Those.
I will tell him, give him a description of the symbol. Can you write it on our armor
Oh, yeah.
with your disguise kit?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So the academic symbol is basically a scroll, a Valerian scroll, with 3 crossbars that formed in the heads of dragons, and then a large purple gem at the top. It's very elegant, a lot of purple, gold, and white.
Does your disguise also disguise weapons?
My disguise kit is going to help elves be humans.
I want to be dragonborn.
Orcs be something. Yes, it's young people become old. We're just hiding who we are if they
Gotcha.
think they know who we are. So I can't do much beyond that. But we can do that.
But if they see academic symbols, they'll look right past us.
Sure.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Who else is good at that kind of stuff?
No.
I was like, don't point at me.
So I'll use minor illusion and just put it on my armor like that.
Yes.
There you go. I'm good.
Are you sure?
I thought you were going to do it for the rest of us as well.
What if they see through it?
Am I supposed
Never see through it.
Well, do I need to do the talking if we run into any issues?
100%.
Roger. And
For
shit.
reference, this is the academic symbol.
Okay. Mine looks. What do I need? A performance? Mine looks whatever a 16 is like it.
Okay. You have a 16 on your disguise to resemble the city.
Just performance. I'm assuming I can do the disguise.
But you have a 16 on your result to make it look like it.
Well, I rolled a 13. What do I add to it for disguise kit?
There should be
There should
a
be.
disguise skill.
The disguise kit is going to be a whichever ability score you decide to use plus your proficiency.
Oh, then I did way similar.
Okay.
I did 13 plus 2, 5, so 18.
Excellent. 18 result. Alright,
Plus
and you're
three,
making
plus
this for everyone? You're
Um,
making it on each.
I just did an illusion on myself
Okay.
so that I know what it looks like. I can't illusion everyone.
Cloak of many fashions. Can I pull up the same symbol upon my cloak?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So there's 2 of us.
Well,
We'll just walk in front.
That might be enough just to go and
and you
scout
know
the
what?
place.
If we really have to, we'll put some manacles on Tusk.
I can make Tusk a human.
Okay, fine. I was gonna like the whole criminal aspect, but hey, no worries.
I
I'm sure you
would
don't
say
like other kind of manacles.
the less amount of magic, the better.
Yeah, just disguise kit.
Yep.
Tusk.
Yeah.
Very well. As you make your way down to the docks, you notice that your ship, where it was, is now completely surrounded by Neverwinter guards. No one's getting near that one. You do see several other seafaring vessels parked in port. Yeah, parked at the docks. As well as several smaller vessels that could most likely make the journey, though it might not be the most comfortable. But you could easily run those ones with 4 to 6 people instead of a full crew.
Do we have eyes on the old crew?
No, you do not see them anywhere.
I honestly feel like the smaller vessel would probably be the better option at this situation.
I agree.
Could you forego a few comforts for a little while?
I'm comfortable wherever I'm at. The
Okay.
question I have though is, do we need to hire a sailor to help us?
In what respect? We do have navigation.
I mean, do we have the skills? I
I don't have.
have the ability to convince others that I
Yes,
can do
Tusk.
things I can't.
What's up, Tusk?
I just want to know your character's thoughts on this.
What's Nyx's thoughts on the plan?
I just wanted to sneak on board.
Well, you can definitely do that.
Yeah. Wouldn't have to yet.
Well, I mean, to do it.
No, that was they. You guys literally took it with my thoughts right out of my head. I was like, oh, we'll just steal a ship.
Alright, so do you wish to commandeer a smaller vessel, or do you want to stow away on one of the larger vessels?
We will do the back alley democracy. All right, as we're huddled around each other, it's just like all those in favor of stowing away.
I think that would be easier.
Theft it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, stowing away?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh wait. Sorry, you didn't give multiple options.
The other option is going to be stealing a small ship.
Big ship or small ship?
Small ships that we can crew.
I think we can crew a small ship.
That's the second option.
Yeah,
Theoretically,
I'm
it
for
could
that.
be easier to escape the port in a small ship also.
Yes,
Less.
I have a plan.
Oh boy.
Does it involve stealing a small ship?
Yes,
Okay. I'm in.
I need you.
Oh man. What did I do?
Oh man.
What did I do?
You can do something that I cannot do.
Besides what
It's rare, I know.
What is this?
It's rare, I know.
Which is what?
We're gonna do something that I said we weren't going to do when we came into this town.
Which is what?
I want you to start setting other ships on fire.
Do you remember when I offended you because I called you a human and not an elf?
You called me a gnome.
I am offended because you have asked somebody else to start fires.
Here's the thing. I need you to start the fire without anyone noticing you.
I can attempt that.
You're the best out of all of
I
us.
can attempt that.
And I will use an action to create a flamethrower.
Judo, my friend Judo from this other place would be really jealous.
Here's a
She
flamethrower.
would be.
Don't pull that trigger until you want fire to come out.
Okay.
And don't point it at us.
Also, if you catch some buildings on fire, that's even better.
Okay.
We're trying
So
to get the guards
far away
We're
from
trying
where
to
we're
get the
going.
guards away.
So we're here,
Yep.
and the ships are here.
Let's draw a map.
Could you do it over
Let me pull a
here?
map. Let me
Yeah,
draw.
do it over there. Do it over there.
Oh, okay. And
Just
then I'm gonna come back here. She pulls out a piece of paper and starts
We'll
drawing a map
already-
of where she's gonna go.
Here's the battle plan. Yes. So, game plan. X's. Where are the X's? Y's. That's the Y. You go to the Y, set it on fire. We go into the ship. You sneak around, go into the ship. By the time you're in there, we should be ready to go.
Okay.
so we're gonna point out.
I just no.
Question?
That is the plan.
No. I have absolutely no issue with said plan. I just want to know: can we help in any way, or would you just rather that I just saunter on board the ship?
Is it dark anywhere on the docks?
Right now, it is still about 4 or 5 p.m., so there's still bright light, but there would be plenty of areas of shadow between shipping crates and cranes and other dock accessories.
I am really
Once-
cursing.
Like another hour at most.
when we came into dock, was there any like a chain or something we're gonna have to get by?
No, it didn't actually appear to be. It's more of a reputation thing that keeps most trouble out of the port.
Do we want to do this at night?
No.
Can we
Possibly.
hide? Can we hide long enough from this town?
Yeah, we just stay in the guild building.
Well, no, they've.
We don't want to cause them any more trouble than we already have.
They can't touch us in the guild building.
They can't touch us in the guild building. All right. Well, I mean,
What can they stab you in the guild building?
if they throw really...
And they set it on fire while you're in the guild building.
Will we harm the
Possibly.
guild by harboring us?
I never want to come back here again, so I don't really care at this point. He is my friend, but he can go somewhere else.
Okay.
He is a guild master. He has plenty of locations.
Okay. How about this? We're here now, and we are free now. So why don't we just do this now?
Now.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Because also, once this is gone, I have to use a
What
spell
time of day
slot
is
to
it?
do it.
What's it?
What time
It's
of
about
day is
5.
it?
It's about 5 p.m.
o'clock, okay.
What time's it get dark out?
Probably got about an hour more of
Who's the
broad,
problem
broad
with?
daylight, and then it starts to get shadows.
Tuss, do you see the many dozens and dozens of men surrounding the ships and the ports? They're the problem.
So why don't we just, as the short one has so lovingly made fun of me for, why don't we just act like the dire wolf and pick them off one by one in settings that we can control?
Lucan, I need a perception check from you.
Oh no. I'm trying to figure out how long this thing lasts.
We're,
can I
we're
assist?
attempting to get them
No,
I'm
this
with
is just...
over
Oh, if you're with me,
there.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
if there's none to
Okay,
go
that's
over
much
there-
better. 15.
You see a guild member almost like looking around for someone, but he's near the docks area where you're at. Like he's looking for someone, and he's obviously wearing the guild's emblems.
The guild can't help us.
Are you sure?
unless he's looking for us to help us. He's probably looking
Maybe
to
you should
sell
go
us out.
talk to him.
I think we should avoid.
I think we should.
He apparently notices you and heads over in your direction.
Do you want me to kill him?
Step back in the alley.
Yeah, draw
Don't
him
try
in.
to step back into the alley. I have not put armor on, by the way.
Yep, he kind of notices you stepping in the alley and follows you around the corner. Mr. Lucan, Mr. Lucan.
I have an axe.
Be ready. I stick my head up.
I'm sorry.
Say less.
Are you being stealthy?
There are people trying to find us and kill us.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm here to tell you about.
Then why are you yelling my name?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm new to this whole rogue thing. Normally I just, craft the armor for them. I don't actually do those skill sets.
Same!
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, so the guildmaster wanted me to ask you to come back to the guild hall because, someone apparently broke into your rooms just recently.
Oh, I'm getting.
And he says he's got a what did he call it? A farewell package for you.
You can let him know that he won't see us for a very long time, and
Might want to get rid of that package.
He can
Oh,
keep
get
the
out.
package.
Oh, okay.
you might want to get out
Like get out of the alley or get out of the city or.
the city.
Well, but I want my
Everybody
stuff.
who's interacted with us.
Oh, I guess I can move again. I just got here. I had to save up for 3 whole months doing all these lazy chores at the guild hall in order to save up enough to come to Neverwinter.
Does this guy look like he is a normal dude?
Yes.
Hey,
Sleep.
He just collapses in the alley. Thank you.
We should get out of here.
Yeah, that's time to go.
While they're doing that plan, I'm rifling his pockets.
Okay. There is a note that's folded up addressed to Lucan. But other than that, he doesn't have anything of value on
I'm
it.
What is
assuming
the-
you're not
what is-
letting me read it.
No, I hand it to you.
Oh, cool.
Does he have a belt?
He does not. He has more like a rope that he's using to hold his robe close.
I take his rope. Does he have shoes?
He does not.
Oh.
He's got sandals.
Take his sandals.
We're blinding this. We're
They're probably way
robbing
too
this
big
poor
for
guy
you.
blind.
They are way too big.
I'm gonna gently tie him up.
He
Okay.
sells big clones. So.
Oh, you're protecting him. Got it. Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
I'll open
fantastic.
the door.
He said,
Alright.
cleaners.
Dear
clones.
Lucan, there appears to have been an attempted assassination on you in the hall. I have prepared a farewell package of several hundred gold, as well as a possible location for a vessel to depart the city post-Rennes, if you would not mind stopping by and picking it up. It will be left around back in a secured location.
So that means
We gotta go back.
This sounds like
Change your mind.
This sounds like a.
I still need
rogue
Yish
moment.
P.S.
Okay.
Oh.
Do not come into the guild hall.
Yes. I still need you. We've got a Dropbox.
Okay.
It's got money and a location of a ship for us to get out.
So do you have a key?
Oh, it's right here.
It's not a literal box.
Oh. Okay.
So can we
Let's go get it.
let's stealth our way?
Can I at least be like 20, 30 feet back so
Yeah, that's
my
totally fine.
clanking armor is not causing any failure in this situation?
I'm just assuming
Clank,
we're like
clank,
the
clank,
Scooby-Doo
clank,
gang.
clank,
Like,
clank.
Yeah.
So as you ride back at the location of the guild hall, you know that there's several back alleys that lead to basically drop boxes, like you said, for
Yeah.
more of the questionable goods that you produce occasionally.
that happens way too frequently.
It's more of a common knowledge thing at this
Yeah.
point.
Hammer.
Inside, there's a pouch of 500 gold, as well as basically a small drawing of the docks with a little X over a ship named the Artemis.
Perfect. Do I know of where this can be found? The ship we can find the ship.
Yeah, it's
Like, am I
marked on the
familiar with
map
that?
of the dock.
You can read maps.
Yeah.
There.
So it'd be very easy to locate the Artemis given the map you were handed.
Okay.
Cool.
It's also on the less occupied section of the port.
Perfect.
Where were we thought?
Are we still doing fire?
Are we still doing fire?
Let's get close and figure out if it's needed.
I
Just
need
fair
from
enough.
everybody to give me a perception check.
Oh,
and no,
no.
you don't have time for guidance.
Which one?
Oh, good.
Thank God.
13.
19.
19.
Yeah. Haha.
18, sir.
All right. Anyone who had a 14 or higher, as you come back around the alley from around the back of the guild hall, you notice two very cloaked individuals clearly looking at the guild hall and looking for someone.
We need to go. Go, 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 go.
Well, yeah, we're back in the alley. Well, I'm watching to see if they notice them returning.
So as you are paying attention, you notice that they seem to spot you in the alley and move towards you. And with that, we'll roll initiative.
Crap.
Those are my favorite
Sweet.
favorite words you've ever
Whopping 10.
said to me.
Whopping 10.
So you're coming out from this side of the building. So if you want to place your miniatures over here,
Where are we putting these miniatures at here, guys?
over on this side of the building.
Okay.
You said roll initiative, Caleb.
He's on the right
got it.
side.
Beautiful. I love you. You're the best. Did you know that I love you? In case you didn't.
Where do you want? Where do you want?
Everyone
to
will be on this.
Okay,
this
just
is-
all kind of clustered together.
Correct.
It's a trap.
Oh my God, he's so
Favorite.
tiny. He's so absolutely tiny.
Also, man, it's fucking hot.
Is this one of ours?
That is one of yours, I believe. I believe that is.
I don't.
That's me.
That's you.
That's Juno.
That is Juno.
That's
Juno.
Juno.
Can I see you?
Have at Juno. Have at it.
And I will stop taking initiatives in table order for now.
Long time ago. She was second year.
I got you. Sorry.
We start with Juno. What's your initiative?
Whopping 10.
10.
My favorite number.
And 2. Or Tusk.
The hottest 6 you've ever seen.
Actually, that's my favorite.
You're
And
rolling so
Mr.
poorly. Dude,
Ivar.
tell me about it.
Ivar.
He
I
was
even chose
wrong
the dice that rolled
because
hot.
I have the hottest 6 you have ever seen.
Who has the
Okay,
higher
Jim,
dexterity?
Him by
He's one of my size.
far. So
And
you
we
become
have
7.
a. Let's go get it.
A 14.
Alright, give me some skin.
As soon
There's
as
my
Nick's
7.
arrives back, Lucan.
She has 8.
That is my 5.
I have
We all
11.
got there from a different path.
So when you roll to
Oh no.
What?
Why am I so high with 11? That's so
Yeah,
bad.
It is terrible.
I'm not too upset with my situation,
The
but
enemies are much higher than that.
This is going to repeat.
Alright. As they notice you in the alleyway, both of them flip back their hoods as you see 2 elves. They pull out twin daggers and says, "They want you dead," as they charge.
I thought the reward was for us alive.
yes, smash.
Also, you still have
take my
Okay.
take my heart if you can.
we rolled
yes.
poorly.
Is that a flirt?
Is that was that
At
in
11.
That was in Orcish.
The one on the left looks at you and says, "Challenge accepted."
Ooh.
Alright, that will be a 12 and an 11 against Tusk.
12 and 11 miss.
As they swing at you, Tusk kind of like stands there stoically, giving them an intimidation. Skill Ganon, you're up.
I guess I'm going to move. I'm going to move to whichever one's closest in front of me. I'm going to bonus action, Shield of Faith, and then I am going to.
Oh, I'm sorry, is that Tusk in front?
No, I don't know.
He's the orange boy.
Wait, so you swung at me instead?
That would have been a even.
Oh, trust me, they ain't hitting.
If it didn't hit me, it definitely sure as fuck didn't hit him.
I'm sorry, I thought that was Tusk's miniature.
No, sir.
Then, yes, so you can strike those 2 of them ahead of you.
Is this building?
That is the guild hall.
Oh,
It'd be preferred not to burn it down.
that's what I was just thinking about.
You did part of it.
Yeah, no, I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus. I'm gonna bonus action Shield of Faith, and then I'm going to strike at the person in front of me,
Excellent.
and I'm going to hit him with my Warhammer. 10.
10 misses.
Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna miss. I'm working on it.
I will shoot a firebolt at the one with the red cloak.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. Is a 22 to hit.
That will absolutely scorch him.
D10. That is how firebolt works.
Correct.
Trying. We'll see.
For 3 fire damage.
Alright. He kind of bats out some embers on his cloak as he kind of gives you a menacing stare. We go to Juno.
Yes, I'm gonna do longbow,
Okay.
which is a 13.
13 will hit.
All right.
Tell me you give him a chef's kiss
And
as
then-
you hit them.
I will chef's kiss as a bonus action. Can I do bonus action now?
Is it a reaction or is it what kind of action is it?
Preemptive.
Hand on smoke?
Yes.
So you would do that before you made the deck, but yes, you can do that.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
So you do bonus action first,
Okay.
and then you'll make a ranged attack with your
We'll
Learning new
do-
characters, guys.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So we will do that and sneak is. Sorry. Sneak is 6 as well, right?
Pardon?
Sneak attack 6 as well.
It's a d6 damage, yes.
Alright, so.
But you don't have flanking with a ranged weapon, so you won't have sneak attack.
Oh, so I need to move
Unless
back.
it's, unless it's applied through.
I can't
They're
see
within
very
5 feet of an ally.
Oh, okay. Then you have
well. So
the d6.
I just rolled a 3,
Okay.
and then I will roll for sneak,
Yep.
which is a 4.
And then does your hunter's mark apply bonus damage, I believe?
A d6.
It is another d6. 5.
Alright. So we got 12 damage. On the
Yeah.
same one that was firebolted?
Yes.
Very nice.
The red
He
cloak
is
one was
looking
firebolted?
bloodied. We next go to Nyx.
Can this is like open, I'm assuming. Can I
Correct.
sneak around to this?
Yes,
Do
you
it.
can move without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Okay. So I'm gonna flank and sneak attack.
Alright.
And
Roll
attack
your
him
attack.
with my 2 things.
Does she get or does she get advantage?
She does have advantage from flanking, yes.
Nice.
Okay, I forgot my life here. Okay. Oh boy.
Got this. There you
13.
go.
So do I get 2 attacks, don't I? 2 because I have 2 weapon fighting.
Yes,
Yes.
you make a
Yeah.
secondary
Okay.
attack.
So that would be advantage on both.
So
Mm-hmm.
correct, but you
Okay.
make your first attack,
Okay.
apply damage, and then your
So
second
18.
attack. That will hit.
Okay.
So it's a d6 for the weapon and another for sneak attack.
So 6 and 1.
Plus your proficiency.
Yeah. So 3 plus 3.
Oh, perfect.
That's
Yep.
plus the dex PS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the total damage?
7.
7. How do you kill that one?
No.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Oh,
This is
okay.
the one that's been hit heavily.
Oh, all right.
Very quickly. They tried to jump you, and you just jumped them instead.
Just gonna tuck birth. Oh my god. Sorry. Sink my short sword right into his side.
Excellent.
Pull it
He
back up.
crumbles to the ground as you finish him off with your attack.
Hey,
So
whoa.
to Tusk.
I wanted that one.
Oh, she does have a second attack.
Oh,
For
yes.
offhand.
So you can make your
Oh, yeah.
offhand against the adjacent one. You won't
can?
have advantage,
Okay.
Yeah.
but there is one adjacent.
Okay. So I'll just attack him too. Then.
Okay.
Do I get? I don't get
You
advantage.
do
on
not
that
have
one?
advantage.
Okay.
But you still get sneak
No, you do
Nat
not.
20.
It happens
On that
only
one?
once.
That will hit.
Hey,
Sweet.
Nat 20. She
But it's still
don't
a
need it.
crit, so it's the same amount of
So you just
dice.
roll
2d6
I rolled
plus.
6 and 6 plus. So 8. What is that? 9.
15.
18.
15
Oh, okay.
damage.
15.
All right.
12.
He is back to being
Okay.
bloody.
Yeah.
Tusk.
That is a hard act to follow. I don't
nicely done.
Wait, does the offhand add your dexterity?
No.
If you, unless you have two.
So then it's just 12.
Okay. So, okay. Apologies.
He's not.
I can never
but he's
remember how the
definitely
offhand works.
Tusk. Tusk.
You have to have two weapon fighting
Yes.
as a feat or something.
Bonus
To get that
action.
proficiency.
Fighting style.
Tusk
Oh,
will
sure.
Rajay.
Rajay.
And then he will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Step over.
30. No, he went here, and then here.
But Nyx is tiny. You can step over Nyx.
And then he will take out his. He already had his boned hand axes, and he will make an attack. Unfortunately, actually, isn't that with advantage?
Yeah.
Because-
at an angle.
Because you are at.
Yeah.
No, because he's here. It is not at advantage.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Not currently.
Are you reckless attacking though?
Oh, Tusk always reckless attacks. So it will be at advantage.
We'll talk about this later.
Always reckless attacks.
You'll understand why later.
Later.
Not right now.
That is a 22 to hit.
That is definitely a hit.
That is. He is raging, so it is 1d6 plus 5.
Do it up.
So that is 8 points of damage,
Very good.
and that's the end of it.
All right, we go to Rybar.
Reimer's coughing.
I've been coughing the whole time.
We need you to step up and do something here, buddy.
Do some frontline
The
wizard
reason
shit.
he's coughing is because he's picked up his spell components. And he says, burning hand.
No. Burning.
And I put through 3 15-foot cone. But because I'm an evoker, it doesn't touch any of my friends.
But it hits the building.
No, it doesn't.
Later.
Okay.
5, 10, 15.
No. The edge of it is going to go 1, 2, 3, and then
okay.
it comes out this way.
All right, what's your dexterity? What's the save and throw?
It is going to be a 13 dexterity saving throw. I'm casting it at 2nd level, and it's going to be either 11 damage or...
All right, he does manage to kind of duck out of the way, kind of behind the corner almost, to avoid most of the damage.
So he
he'll
takes
take
half.
So he takes 6. He is still standing, and we go back to the top.
And then
of-
on the top of my staff, I'll take my spell component, and I'll put it up on my staff, and it just rotates around it.
Very nice.
I need one of those.
And we go back to the top of his turn.
I need one
So
of those.
he gives a sharp whistle as another bounty hunter jumps down from the roof behind you.
Oh,
recognize
no.
that bounty hunter.
No, not all men.
Which model? Who is that?
I
one
got
with
you,
purple?
fam.
Me,
Oh,
without
first-
armor.
Well, the first attack is against you. That is a nat 20.
Me run back and take care of them.
Apparently they are doing what you did to them. That will be 11 points of piercing damage.
I would like to react.
Yes.
Silvery barbs.
Bam! That'll be a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that still hits. My AC
Alright.
is now 12.
Not
Very
natural
well.
20.
And that was with the disadvantage.
That's fine.
That will be 7 then.
Much better.
And then the main one will turn and strike at Nyx.
Whoever, Nyx, whatever, you have advantage on any reactions you need.
19 to hit Nyx.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That will be 7 points of piercing, and I need a Constitution save and throw.
With advantage.
Okay.
No, because it's only an attack roll.
No, silvery barbs lets me give advantage to somebody on their reaction or on their save or a skill
Oh, I
attack.
didn't know
Or
that it was that deep.
8.
8. You feel almost a sting as something is starting to burn from the wound that he hit you with.
Oh no.
As you take an additional 4 poison damage. We go to Skilgannon.
All right. Skilgannon is going to push up towards the guy that's in front of him, and I'm going to once again just go for a hammer strike.
Yep.
So step me up right in his face. Hi, how are you? You're not as pretty as me.
That's what you think.
And then I'm going to channel divinity to
War God's Blessing.
War God's
Basically,
blessing to give a
plus
plus 10 to the hit.
Oh, okay.
And then, so that comes out to a 20.
Don't
That
you get
hits.
flanking?
And then I'm going to smite at second level.
You had advantage on the attack roll because you're flanking.
so roll your second dice before you learn
I'm gonna
that.
roll the second one just to click before
Sure.
Okay, sorry.
Before you War God's blessing or whatever.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Keep needing it.
do it.
Still
We're
gonna use it? Got
still
it.
gonna use it. And so I'm at a second level smite. I apologize.
Thank you.
You
It'll
are
be a
Huge
3d8.
shout out to the
What was that?
3d8 additional damage for your smite.
3d8.
Just don't.
Come on, good lord.
Don.
here.
Huge shout out to Don for the clarification.
Yes,
there.
yes, much appreciated. So all right, we got so basically 4d8.
Yes, if you're using a longsword, it'll be 48.
Well, the warhammer is a
Then
d8.
yeah, it'll still be 48
Okay.
damage.
1,
Oh.
5, 6. Come on, for the love of God. 7. Oh, that's 7 total plus 2. 9 total.
He definitely staggers back from the righteous strike, but he's still standing.
Right, thank you. All right, and
That's rough, buddy.
yeah,
Oh no.
Lucan.
Okay, I'm gonna try something. This is my Hail Mary. I'm gonna do Thunder Wave. but like out that way. So trying to push him away from me.
All right.
So I need a Constitution saving throw.
What is
DC
the
13.
area
That is a
effect
fail.
of
Cool.
Thunder Wave?
2d8. It'll be in front of me and not out from me. It's 15 feet that way. But I'm making a lot of noise.
Yeah.
A lot of noise. I believe it's everywhere within 500 feet.
Yeah. We found that out the hard way. So it is 2d8. Move my phone. For a miserly 4 points of thunder damage.
And this is on the one behind you, correct?
Correct.
You said 4 points?
Yes.
All right.
Where are
And
the
you push
baddies right now?
And is pushed 10 feet away from me. So here. And I will run to
them. Excellent.
here.
Juno, you're up.
What do I got going on over there? Can't see him.
The
Kinda
one you
short.
shot last turn is dead.
Yep.
The leader is severely injured, and he summoned one last bounty hunter behind you.
Let's do it later.
Okay. Are you
Come on,
moving
roll.
your hunter's mark?
Yes, actually.
Okay, so your bonus
For
action.
that. And there we go. And that would be a 17.
17 hits.
No, I'm sorry, 16.
16 still hits.
Okay.
Yay!
And then I will do 6 for sneak, which is 5. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Sorry.
A d6 for your hunter's mark.
Oh, as well. Okay, and a 2.
So 8.
And then what was the last one? There's one more. What's the last one?
You have weapon damage.
Oh yeah, 6 again. Oh no, it's an 8 actually, which is a whopping 1. So,
How much total damage?
13,
13.
I think.
Don't be sorry about dealing 13
Sorry,
damage.
sorry, I'm not good at math.
I rolled
Uh,
4d8.
As you fire at him, you pierce him straight between the eyes as he
I can't
crumples to
remember.
the ground.
You're killing it.
Which guy?
You killed
I
him.
added wrong. Well, I think I added wrong. So
You got it either way.
Either way, you did more than enough.
God says you got it, so.
There you go.
God
As,
says
God
you
says,
drop the
true that.
bandit
I love
leader,
that.
the one that just came in is like, I'm out of here. He turns and runs down the alley out of sight.
okay.
Yes.
Whose turn is it?
It will go to
Me.
Nyx and then Tusk.
Oops.
What are you doing next?
Do you have any actions before we drop out of initiative?
I was gonna go try and run after Dinger.
Absolutely. He made it
down
30
the
feet
hall.
down the alley, so he's within archery range if you want.
I don't think. I have to just change weapons, so if I did that, because I only have my
Okay.
things out.
Anything else?
Oh, actually, I can. Can I cast Witch Bolt?
I believe it's 60 feet range, so
30
yes.
feet. Yeah. So if I ran.
Yeah, if you
after
move
him.
30 feet, you could reach him.
Okay. I'll cast
Do it up.
Witch Bolt and there. What is it? 5. Oh, well, that was 6.
6.
Oh wait, that's a 1?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
That
that's.
unfortunately
Fuck
will
me.
miss. Tusk.
So Tusk, because he is
As we
a,
drop out of initiative.
he'll run after him.
Are
However,
you going to chase after him?
Oh yes. However, he can He can dash as a bonus action because he is an
Well,
eagle
never mind.
barbarian.
We'll stay in initiative as you're going after him.
And I assume he can catch up to him.
Yes, he's only, at this point, he's only 45 feet away. He's
Tusk.
just trying to leave.
Tusk can run 60 in a turn.
Alright, you catch up to him adjacent.
Action.
Is it dark yet?
What's it? It is not.
Action.
It's starting to be like dusk.
Are there
Oh,
We're
guards?
making noise.
Wait, you did. Did you thundercall?
Wave.
Dirty 20.
That a hit.
Everybody around us. Though?
500. That's 9 points of damage.
He drops.
Stop, drop, we'll finish.
We need to get out.
Quickly, I think I'm next.
Yes, Rybar is next.
Of my team, who's hurt?
My leg's pretty wounded.
How bad? Who's worse?
I can heal
Probably
myself.
pretty bad.
And actually, Nyx, at the end of your turn, I need another Constitution saving throw. Because you were poisoned.
5.
You now take 10 additional poison damage. It's starting to spread.
So
Next, you're up with a capital F.
Well,
I'm
when
at
I walk over to you and do a second level cure wounds.
yeah. She's falling down and sleeping. Not
Well, you take, but then you have 15 healing.
So
Okay.
you recover 15 hit points.
Okay.
Does it remove poison condition?
No.
So you're still poisoned though.
So I have 15 hit points.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave my health the way it is.
Yep.
Just to save.
That's fine.
spell slots.
Tusk, Rybar, skill Ganon. Your friend is still dying.
Yeah. Can I spare the dying?
No, that only works if
she
she.
is-
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
We just need to go.
Yeah. No. We.
Certain amount of points of laying on hands, killers, poison. You're welcome.
I believe it's 5 points.
Well, much appreciated for the. I don't know who told me that, but yes, no. I would like to use. So I would like to use 5 of my lay on hands points to cure the poison,
Excellent.
and
So you're no longer poisoned.
I would like to.
5 health.
I guess 5 health.
And I'd like us to
She
get
gets
on
it
out
more
of
than I
here.
do.
All right, and with that, we will drop out of initiative.
But you also get the healing.
I almost fucking died.
No.
We need to move.
I seen the light.
You
The
guys
body
just
floated
caused
out for a little bit and then
thunderous
came back.
eruption of noise coming from around the guild hall that has quickly drawn
Yeah.
attention. You can see people turning. It was over the course of less than like 15 seconds. You see people starting to turn and look and see what all this thunderous noise was coming from.
We need to leave.
Yeah, just book it.
How big is
Stealth.
the area to the next alley?
It's about maybe 100 feet along the current alleyway before it turns again.
Right. So we book it, I guess.
Yeah,
We book it.
We're hooking. We're booking.
Some faster than others.
Tusk,
Stealthin'.
because his next action. Or
Do I need to
his
pick
turn,
up
he's still
Rybar?
technically raging.
Do I need to
So
pick up
he'll
Rybar?
haul 60 feet back to the
Excellent.
group and beyond as he's running for wherever we're going.
And as we're running, as I'm passing by, can I grab Rybar by his toga and
Yeah.
start carrying him?
What's your strength?
15.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Okay. All right, Rybar.
Unless Rybar's resistant,
Yeah, are you
just
resistant?
pick him up and run with him.
Rybar.
Did they say how many bounty hunters were after us?
No, they did not have a number. They just saw that your room was broken into.
But so they're doing last actions before we run.
Yes.
I check the bodies.
All right.
Okay, so I guess I'll hold them down
They
to the
each
bodies.
have leather armor, 2 daggers. The leader has a dagger of poison, and then they each have 30 gold pieces on them.
Coin purses and the daggers, all I grab and then I go.
Okay. Excellent.
But yeah, I'm grabbing you
So
as we book
you
it.
were
so.
on your way to the docks before you were rudely interrupted. What is your game plan?
Do we burn the city down on our way to the docks to get people
As you're running,
away?
I want to know if that's what you want to do.
I'm holding Rybar as a flamethrower.
You have the
now.
flamethrower.
I have it, yeah.
No, I have a flamethrower too. I have Rybar in my hands.
Tusk will pick up
More flame, more
Lu-
fun,
Lu-
right?
Lucan?
Lucan.
I am a high elf.
I'm a half orc that can run run
I have
90 feet in a
25.
turn.
Yeah.
Never mind, I will pick up our friendly dwarf, and I don't do it disrespectfully. I actually sit her on my shoulder.
I'm down.
Nobody throws it.
I'm ready to go.
I sit her on my shoulder, and I'm
I'm
just
tired, so
booking
I'm
it.
You now have this burly half-orc with a dwarf sitting on his shoulder just bolting through Neverwinter.
Just ahead of you guys because
And
I
I'm
can
loaded
move
with my
90.
muffins.
It slows you down to half of that.
And if
Still better
So
than most.
45 feet.
Which is
Dashing for me is 60, so.
and can I be like, can I hold Rybar's ankles as I'm holding like the top of the toga and just pointing
As
him
long
at-
as he chooses not to resist.
Rybar, are we
Like
okay with this?
like you're
I'm
ready
pointing you in the
for
direction of
RPG.
flamethrower.
Are we making a distraction?
Are we burning shit stuff?
Certainly
You can say
Nix,
shit.
light it up.
Fucking A.
All right.
You go
made it
left,
past
I'll
the
go
first
right.
30 minutes of the stream,
Okay.
we're good.
Yeah.
Burning hands to the left, she flamethrowers to the right.
And we're coming up the middle. It's like that opening scene in a
God,
high
I
school
wanna work with
football
that.
game where they run through.
Floss through the paper.
Yeah, where they run through the paper
Picture
with
this.
fireworks.
You
Well,
got
there's on Jackass.
the half-orc
Yeah, yeah.
carrying the dwarf,
Things are falling
running
on
with the
you.
gnome, straight down the middle, as a glistening armored paladin holding another gnome as a flamethrower with a ninja running on the other side, torching every building on the way to the docks.
Start.
That's an action. That's an action trailer right there.
After
Expendables number 17.
Yeah,
Is there a little bit bigger?
Firebolt
from Neverwinter.
Firebolt has 120 range, so I'm hitting
You're
down
just torching everything you can see.
Yeah.
Alright, as you charge through the docks, people at this point are starting to run into panic. I mean, the whole city, the
Trying
whole
to, yeah.
district is in chaos.
Yeah.
You are definitely the center of attention, but people are deciding to get out of your way rather than trying to get in your way.
Cool.
So, as you charge through, you run to the dock, you can immediately... Sorry,
I
go
would
ahead.
like to shout along the way, "There's a fire! Fire! The town's on fire! Again!"
It's the ducks will be in a V formation as well.
I assume something like that.
He says fire as
you,
well.
As you come bursting onto the dock scene, you can see the guards around your former ship starting to, like, most of them were just kind of standing around bored for the most part. They start to grab their weapons and notice you and start to make their way towards you. You're able to quickly outpace them because you know where you're going to the Artemis. As you jump into the ship, you notice that it's already been untied and ready to sail.
Ooh, fun. Go. Get on the boat.
Do we see how far away the guards are?
And they're at least 300 feet away.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
With them trying to get themselves composed and get to you, you have probably about a minute.
Wizard, do you have a way to get us to go forward?
Flames. No.
Is there a sail?
There is sails.
Hey, so you know the science behind a hot air balloon?
Let's just put the
Smart
sail
guy
up.
to smart guy.
Yeah.
Put the sail up, whoosh, far enough away that it just.
The heat from the, yeah.
Hey,
Fair enough.
Nix, do you want to take that flamethrower and hit the dock just for
when
good
we
measure?
put the
Sure.
when we put the sail up, does the wind catch it?
It does. It almost catches it immediately. Almost like there was some form of divine intervention that's pushing your ship out.
God
Thanks, God.
said, get away.
Someone doesn't want you here in Neverwinter anymore.
So I'm watching to see if the guards ever get within 120 feet.
No. That at the rate that you are currently running and the planning you'd already done with the map, there's no chance they would reach you before you're into and out of the gate or the entranceway of the port.
I take a minute to look at this ship. What do we got?
You've got a nice so you've got a nice enclosed sailing vessel. It has more like almost like a houseboat.
Like a yacht, like a little
Pretty
yacht.
much like a yacht, essentially. So you've got your cabin on the
Oh,
top,
no.
you've got your under decks.
No, we're never gonna-
You have about half of the normal,
never
half of the
coming
ship is your normal above, deck, and then of course your steering and everything else is within the cabin.
I watch them kind of going, and I'm going to go check for a wine cellar. I'm just going to go down there and...
All right. There is not necessarily a full cellar, but there's definitely a rack of some fine wines.
Oh, that's really good.
It's almost like someone really knew some preferences on the party they were letting use this ship. But of course, no one knows that they assisted you.
Yeah. When I come up, I'm just like, guys, this is really nice.
So it can easily be managed by 4 individuals, and of course 6 makes it a little bit easier or gives people to get breaks.
Can I?
So we're doing it with 5.
No, real quick. Can
I
I?
have an invisible helper.
Yes,
I really want to try and intimidate Rybar into helping.
you can try.
Can I guidance?
I'm going to guidance myself in resistance.
Oh shoot! Oh, plus the
Let's
guy.
see.
I will use the help action to give him advantage.
9.
Roll with advantage.
Roll with
I mean,
advantage.
I help too, so whatever.
You can't have multiple advantages.
Dang it! Nope, it's not gonna. So I had an 11.
Ha!
Plus your guidance? No, that doesn't matter.
Nah, I don't
Go
think
ahead
it
and reach
matters.
Well, even if I roll a 4, that
Oh,
would be
wait.
7 plus... What do you roll in resistance?
For the most part, they usually go against your passive.
What did I roll? 11
I
plus
believe it's
5.
your passive or your wisdom.
So I'm doing a wisdom saving throw. So I'm
Yeah.
plus 3, 6... What did you roll?
I rolled an 11 plus 5.
I'll look at you like... Look around, all you helping, and I was like, oh, son of a... And I start casting my spell to bring open the helper.
Okay.
As you sail swiftly out of Neverwinter, you're back under the high seas and on your way to Chult. And with that, we'll end the session for tonight.
All right.
guys.
So, thank you
finally got
everyone
to bring
for
down
participating,
Neverwinter.
for watching, for joining us.
Hey, Cody.
We do run every other Friday, 6:30
About
to
time I
around
did
9,
something in
9:30,
Neverwinter.
depending on how much shenanigans our group goes into.
Shenanigans.
Thank you to all my players for joining us tonight. Thank you to our 2 techs who are learning the operation.
Could we have a long
Thank
rest?
you.
Yes,
Matt.
you may have a long
yeah,
rest.
okay.
Thank you.
Well-
Shout out to our sponsors.
Yes.
Yes.
So we are sponsored by the Nerdy Neighbors, the creators of these fine dungeon markers or token makers, as well as where did it go? There it went.
What?
Fancy dice holders. So it's the Nerdy Neighbors. I believe they're on Etsy. There should be a link in the show notes as well as the YouTube videos that will hopefully go up in the next couple days. Our second sponsor is Centurion 3D Studios. They are the ones that provide us with a bunch of 3D printed terrain, which we will hopefully be seeing very soon. With that, does anyone else have any notes or any shout-outs they want to make?
Shout out to Josh Hatya. I know I butchered your last name for painting one of the minis that's on the board. He does an amazing job.
You can hold it up to the camera.
And thank you to the 8 people that tuned in to watch us today.
Also,
We got up to 10?
I think we had 10 almost.
I think we had 11 at one point.
11 at one
Giggity.
point. You know what? For a brand new little thing, that's nice.
yeah.
That's very nice.
Shout out to the model makers of the minis that we're using on table. I don't know who Skillganon is made by, but it is a rad modeling company. Also, huge shout out to the Sunburry community as a whole
Yes.
for supporting us and making this all possible. And we love you all. And you know what? If nobody else has told you yet today, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. All right?
Aw.
You're wonderful people, and you deserve the best. And you're doing a good job. Just hang in there. It's always darkest before the dawn. Keep going.
Also, make sure to check out our Discord for live play at the stores. We actually just started a second store location out in Roseville, Minnesota. So we're looking to grow that one as well. If anyone's ever available, I believe it's run Saturdays at 4 p.m. right now.
And our first location is Champlin.
And correct, our
Minnesota.
primary location is Champlin, Minnesota.
At Dreamers.
At Dreamers Vault and Games. We do run pretty much every weekend, minus some holidays. But if you join us on our Discord at Sunburry, you can find all of the dates and times of our sessions in.
Sunburry.
Should be, yes. And there will be links to that in the show, of course.
Thanks
All
for
right,
watching.
and with that, we will sign off.
Good night.